and Kabor and Arazid were there too.
That's true, that's true.
Mm. Sunny took perfectly good alcohol and turned it into honey, which Kabor or not Kabor, Kesu used to cure the black lung. Which
He hopes.
he hopes, yeah. I totally, when that started and like Casey's in the hospital with all these sick people, I'm like, oh, he's gonna kill them all. He's gonna kill them. It's your fate to
He
not spread
has a
this plague.
+10 to medicine.
Oh yeah, all right. Well, he
Sometimes
should.
He
laughter
heals
is the best
people,
medicine.
and then if the +10 in medicine fails, then he kills them.
Okay.
We got to the third level of the city because Ollie actually successfully flirted.
Yeah, that shocked me too.
We here we are
Did
waiting
I
for our show.
You got like
I
a
thought
nat
we got to
20.
the top of the city. Well,
Yeah.
I thought that. Oh yeah, the hair crack.
Yeah.
But I thought that they were like, oh yeah, these guys are on the list, and I was like, oh shit, because I didn't like being on the list.
Oh, like up to the third level of the city in the elevator, not like into the city itself.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently your hair is better at being cracked than it is being weaved.
Oh, come on. There was nothing wrong with the hair rope. It was me. It was the execution.
That's true.
Yeah, rope.
Great
Hair rope
idea,
maintains
awful
a
implementation.
And you know, I'm like thinking about it now. I'm like, fuck, you know, I could have gotten Arazid to like just like shoot an arrow over like, you know, something to go off of. But nope, didn't do that. I don't understand how that concept works because like arrows, how much weight can they really hold if you're gonna like scale a building off of them? I need a grappling hook now that I have a hair rope. Oh, and tackling came back, which was really great.
And for like
Spirit.
half the people in this party, they're like, who the fuck is Tacklin?
Yeah, like, you know how in my name it says Rip Tacklin? That's why. That's why. But I think we all got a sense of who Tacklin is.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, come on. I made friends with a devourer who sips tea daintily.
You best keep feeding her so that she doesn't eat you instead.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
that
I
kind
think
of
that's
person.
it seems like that's Grimsby's motto. He's like, why
Yeah.
me? Why my bar? It used to be a complete mast. You know.
At least she has money.
At least she has money, yeah. How does she make money? Oh yeah, she's a food critic. Yeah,
Speaking of money,
speaking of money.
you are all heading up the elevator. You see quite a lot of cliffs and cliffs and cliffs. It goes on for quite a few feet as the rest of the city begins to like shrink before you, and then you finally reach the top plateau, and you see before you only several buildings. These buildings all seem to be very well put together and very well cared for. They reek of money as you exit the elevator onto the top level of the city.
Okay, Ollie's eyes go very wide. Just, this is amazing.
Been a while since I've seen a place like this.
When have you? There's other places like this. I thought this was it.
I mean,
Is
there are
this-
other cities.
It's like the palace, or what I imagine the palace to be like, and I just don't think of like the whole vagina of it all. Oh my gosh.
What did you just say?
What?
Ignore her. Where'd you guys go?
Oh, we're not escorted?
Round thing. Oh wait, no. Item shop.
The guards
Oh.
at the top of the elevator they don't really pay much attention to you. It almost feels as if they are told to look the other way to whomever comes up the elevators. They open the gates and usher you off.
As I understand it, the thing over here was an item shop of some sort. That was like the expensive version.
Yeah, let's go shopping. Please, Sunny, let's go shopping. We can take Gem.
Was that stated? I thought,
We were told about a market of sorts. I believe.
I thought that was the Undermountain markets that you were directed to. I don't have a note for that, but it's possible I said something along those lines.
I was under the impression that the expensive stuff was in the expensive area. And
Yeah,
I
like-
need like 25 gold worth of expensive crap.
Well, can anyone else confirm? Because I don't remember saying that there was a market up here, because there is not a market up here.
I have no
Not
idea.
so much a market as a shop for it's what I wrote. What I wrote down was just in the noble area there was a place that you could get trinkets.
Ah. Yeah, that.
I remember
yeah,
hearing
that
something
makes
like that.
sense.
I remember trinkets.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, because this is the trinket make noble house.
So it was a play on words more than an actual store business plan.
I mean, acquiring trinkets doesn't necessarily mean shop. You do have a thief in the party.
Yeah. A thief who's fucking rich right now. I'm ready. This is like my pretty woman moment, but I mean, it's all disappearing before my eyes, but it's still my pretty woman moment.
Is thief willing to acquire 25 gold's worth of trinket from Trinket House? That seems
What
logical.
kind of trinkets are we talking about? Okay, so I'm thinking our first step is the trinket make.
Hold on a sec. I can get our list.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I'm in the wrong place.
This building here is the Trinket Make Manor. This building here is the Dagmar Manor. This one here is the Folkor Manor. And this is the Hall of Records.
Okay, so I know I should know all these, but I can't find my little note where I'd written them down. Maybe it's here. No, just one second.
So yeah, our ultimate goal is to go to the
Oh, it's here.
to meet with a person, I believe.
Okay,
Cannibal.
so and the Dagmar are the humans. The Dagmar's
Yeah.
up here. Okay,
Okay.
trinket make are goblins.
I have a list of the sorts of things that I'm trying to get a hold of in the form of trinkets or tokens.
Do you want
I
to
need-
post those in the group
I need-
chat, or...?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Who are you talking to?
I have
to
absolutely no idea.
Toby. It depends whether or not you want to reveal that information publicly, or...
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm basically looking for 25 gold's worth of whatever those are.
Valuable bones. That's an interesting one, especially in a land where, in general, more outside of the city, bones are used more commonly than metal.
Yes, that makes it hard to get hold of the specifically marked ones.
Depends
just
what kind of
tokens.
marks you're looking for.
I mean, they're like token makers, and I'm looking for weird token things. I'll have to find
possible.
out when I get them if they work.
Yeah. You could also spend some time gathering your own bones and making marks of them.
I can do that.
Mhm.
Am I going to get 25 gold worth of bones?
You could visit a charnel house, or you could spend
I should
some
have
time
butchered the
outside
dragon.
of the city. Yes, that's also an option. You if you were in the desert, you could spend say an hour during your long rest, scavenging around the local sand area for bones. these are possibilities.
Yeah.
Okay, but for now, where do you guys go?
Not to the trinket makers, I guess.
What does the rest of the party say?
Not to the trinket makers.
I mean,
All the records.
yeah,
It sounds about right.
that's the best place
Let's
to
go make a friend.
You head over to the building that has been described to you before, I believe by Grimsby. It is a very tight-looking tower. The whole thing maybe has a radius of 10 feet, but it does seem to go up quite a few stories. And the door to it is 3.5 feet high.
Check something.
Solas, how about you go in your ring, and we'll just roll you in there. Oh, I.
I get the feeling Sunny might not be able to fit through the door due to width alone.
Quite possible. This door is definitely made for someone with more like halfling or gnomish proportions.
There's only one candidate.
Alright, okay.
No, I can come with you. Okay, so I'm going to change myself into a 3 and maybe I'll give myself like a quarter of an inch below the height of the door. So, yeah, Imperial.
Is it possible to just like take extra bones out of Kabor's spine and just like...
I'd rather you didn't.
I'm just gonna make myself quite wide. So I'm gonna turn myself into a very chubby gnome.
So you're kind of like the gnome version of Makan the Devourer.
Yeah, but cute as hell. Like,
I challenge you to find artwork.
working on it.
Who's to say Nahan isn't cute as hell?
I'm going
Right.
to my archives, bear with me.
Yeah, that was rude of me.
What was that? Sorry, Solas.
I'm going through my archives, don't bear with me.
Okay. Alright, yeah, you've got like big fan art archives.
Yeah, they'll be bigger tomorrow because I'm having the files transferred.
Oh.
I type in squat gnomes and you don't want to know what came up.
Yeah. Probably quite a lot of interesting things that will burn our retinas.
Yes.
Most of them wearing colourful hats.
I am decidedly not searching that. The internet has ruined me enough for one lifetime. Way chubbier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
That is hella cute.
Way.
Yes.
Very cute. Oh man, I was going down the not as cute aisle.
I could probably put that into Procreate and just stretch it out.
Probably.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, I could do that later. Do our short queens knock?
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We knock.
Sure,
You're right,
monarchs.
there's a disturbing amount of thin gnomes.
For a few seconds, nothing is heard, and then you hear inside just a bunch of cursing, a little bit of clattering. You can hear, Ollie, with your superior thief hearing, a bunch of something seems to fall to the ground. Like light, kind of shuffly sounding things. And then the door opens. A gnome with the thickest glasses you have ever seen, and a piece of paper lying atop her head opens the door.
Oh, well met, gnome sister.
Oh, hello. Are you my delivery?
Oh, are you delivering a whole pack of cuteness?
No,
I mean, expecting an order?
I am waiting for more paper.
You're waiting for some more paper? Well, maybe I could help you out with that. Where do you normally get your paper from?
From the delivery.
From the delivery. Does the delivery come up the elevator?
Where else do you think it would come up?
Well, well, I'll tell you, sister, I'm a little bit new to this razzle-dazzle-fazzle community here, and I wouldn't mind a guide, so I could go with you to the elevator to look for your paper, or perhaps we could, what is paper exactly? Oh, paper, I know paper. Wait a second. Do you got the books in here?
Fascinating.
It's fascinating.
She takes the piece of paper that was lying on her head off of her head. She fishes around behind her ear and produces a writing implement. And she just begins to start scribbling like madly whilst giving you just the most critical eye. And tell me again how you've never heard of paper.
Well, I mean, I have heard of paper. I've heard of books, as we all know, but you know how they're not like really allowed? It's I think because of the lack of what can I say? You know how it's just not, it's illegal, right? So I'm just thinking here that if I pretend that I don't know about paper, you're not going to send me to prison.
Fascinating. Subject seems to have exactly no filter. You can hear her muttering under her breath as she scribbles. What was your name again?
I just feel like you're really trustworthy. My name is Hella Trustworthy.
Kesu kind of
Stop! That was so funny. Please.
kneels down as he speaks in Gnomish. I'm Kesu. This is my party of individuals. Is there anybody who may be considered sick? I am a monk of faith. I have come to heal people.
Her grin is threatening to split her face in half as she regards you, Kesu. No, there's just me here. I have a little bit of a tumble, but I have a little bit of a tumble every day. That's why I have so many books, as you may be able to see. Some of them function as there to catch my fall. But it's no matter, I've only got a little bruise. Now, tell me about you. Actually, no, just 1 second. She shuts the door, and you can hear, like, some rustling inside, and then after a few seconds she opens the door again with another like thick stack of paper and like 2 more pencils.
While she was inside, could I just turn to the group and go, should we mention Aegis? Before or after the paper?
Oh yeah, because I don't know.
This is going to be a recurring character, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Kesu looks to Ollie as he starts to contemplate if she actually just has multiple personality disorder.
I once had a player who actually wanted to have a character with multiple personality disorder, and she wanted every single like distinct personality to have its own character sheet.
Oh god.
This was her first character.
Full method.
Oh.
Like,
Okay,
I
that makes sense.
really appreciate like the enthusiasm, but
Yeah.
I managed to negotiate her down to just 1 character to begin with.
So she wasn't going to be playing a human bard, playing a half-orc barbarian, playing something else. No, wait.
I think
I
it was
missed
going to
one.
be like a pirate of some
Too
form
many
who had
cannonballs
gone
to the
like
head.
Yeah, he'd like kind of fallen off of the crow's nest one too many times. Anyway, the gnome bustles in again with her paper. She kind of takes like a little stool out from literally just next to the door, just plonks it like right in the doorway, plonks herself down, and just like stares up at all of you. And you can see like her hand is like moving across the page at like every blink. She's writing something down. Now, you are Kesu again, right? She says in Gnomish to you.
Kesu nods.
And she turns and goes, and you have got the look of a countryman about you there, to Arazid.
Me?
You look a little familiar. What is your name, dear?
My name is Arazid. Folkor.
Oh. Interesting. You wouldn't happen to be a relation to Tassa Folkor, would you?
What? Sorry, my voice just does that sometimes. Yes?
Oh, very fascinating. Where have you
Do
been?
you know where she is?
Of course. She's next door.
So he's gonna immediately just be like, okay, cool, sorry, and then run next door. Like he's sprinting.
I will clarify that they didn't.
Oh, it wasn't.
She
Wait
didn't
for
clarify
me.
if it was next door to your left or to your right.
Okay,
Does
to
it count
the
as
left.
nothing next
To the
door
left.
the building at all?
What was that, Toby?
I mean, by next door, does she just mean that there's another door on the other side of the tower?
I think she means it in the colloquial way, as in the next door over, as in the next house over.
He's gonna look around and then sprint here.
Okay, I'm gonna follow on my tubby
Which
tubby
is
legs.
Dagmar Manor.
Right.
Let's-
Wait. Who are we looking for now?
We going. I don't know, but we're on the hunt now.
So this one, the diamond foot. This one.
Yeah.
This way.
Okay, so
this-
we're gonna pivot mid splint. That's fine. I'm like a dashend. I can do it.
So from here, the rest of you just kind of, you feel your waists pushed aside, and then you look behind you as Arazid is like running as fast as his little feet will carry him, like a little bit down, and then he just screeches to a halt, and then zooms over. And
I'm following behind as soon as he
I'm
was
standing
running out
in
at that.
bewilderment.
I'm following the accent.
I guess I'm following then.
Lead on.
Would I take it that the rest of the party is coming along, or?
It's
no,
like
no.
blinking, but with your ears. I feel like I missed a crucial sentence.
Isu's just going to just gonna stay there with the fascinating gnome.
She
I mean-
doesn't really seem all that concerned that Arazid has run off. She just turns towards you and begins asking you questions about your history instead.
Kesu begins spouting the entirety of the history of the Monks of Fate.
She is
He's-
recording every
he's-
word.
He is going on very long-winded, speaking about the foundings, about basically everything. This is going to take a while.
Please,
Fair enough.
please start.
Solas.
So yeah, he's kind of, if he's invited in, he'll be fine too, if he can fit through the door.
Fair enough. So he stays at the tower as well.
Sure, yeah.
And Kabor?
Honestly, I'll listen on this Monks of Fate thing. I haven't heard it yet, so it's nice to know more about the healer.
Looks like you, in a second, Bailey, are gonna have to wildly
Oh,
invent.
God.
You have put your foot in it now, buddy.
I was hoping people would just leave.
I'll give you a few minutes. Arazid, you run and run and run. You eventually reach the foot of this rather tall wall. It has a tabard, what do you call it? A banner, kind of resting along every tower wall. The banner is like a bright blue and white, kind of split down the middle, with a single gem adorning the front.
Ooh, it was it.
Yeah.
You see that banner?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
The banner, it's blowing in the wind. It's blowing in the wind. You see it?
Yeah, this voice that you're doing is actually really cute.
Oh, thank you very much. I don't know what came over me. I just fell right into it. It's fun. But
Say all
anyway,
you had for Christmas with your 2 front teeth.
it's hard to whistle and it's hard to sing. Anyway, but so there's a big shiny in the middle of that banner. I know that we're going over here because who is it that you want to see?
Tassa. Her name is Tassa.
Tassa. And who is Tassa to you exactly?
My sister.
She's your sister?
Yeah, I haven't seen her. My entire family got enslaved, so we haven't really, had time to catch up.
But wait a second. If your entire family got enslaved, how are you like the witch's family in Naglimund up on the top floor? What?
I've never been here before. I mean, I've been in the city, but I've never been on this floor, and I'm not from this manor.
Really? Oh my gosh. I thought this was like a homecoming situation. They were gonna welcome you with open arms and shower you and your best friend here with lavish gifts. But oh my gosh. Do you think your sister's gonna be super jealous of me because I'm so much prettier than her?
I don't. That's such a weird question to ask me. Why would you ask me that? Because if I say and then I'm gonna hurt your feelings. And then if I
just wanna read the room, Arazid. I just wanna read the room. I can make myself less pretty. You know I can do this. I'm just asking if your sister is the kind of person who's gonna be intimidated by my true and undeniable beauty.
I don't think she really cares about stuff like that.
Okay, that's very exciting. That's very cool. Is there a chance that your sister is the person that sold your family into slavery?
No, there's not. No.
No,
because
absolutely no.
It's also captured, which is why I'm like, I need to get some information.
Yeah, because I have a disconnect here because it seems like you've been living this fucking shithole life hanging out with us. And she been up in this tiny tower of beauty and diamond-footed and fucking gems on banners up here in the top floor of Naglimund. So I just feel like, if there was two ends to a deal, she got the better one. and I'm thinking that maybe not everything is what it seems in this situation. So you want to go in here? You ready? You got me to back you up? We can do this?
Thank you, actually, so much. This means a lot to me that you guys are here for me and for this.
Should we pretend that I'm your wife? I'm going to take your hand.
You know what? Go crazy.
Not pretend that. Sunny will not pretend that. Either of that.
Oh my god, yes.
What exactly would the game plan be then? We've got the husband, the wife, and the reptilian third wheel.
The adopted son.
I'm going to immediately change my body dimensions a little bit so that I got a big belly. That kind of sticks out a bit. No, well,
you're gonna be my pregnant wife?
Yeah.
Don't forget the ring.
I lost a little bit of weight from the
Oh.
sides. Oh, maybe if Sunny, could I borrow Gem? And if Gem would just wrap his little beetle legs around my wing finger, then it's like I got an emerald engagement ring.
Sunny looks at Gem.
Somebody roll for Gem.
Is it possible to roll an animal handling check of, are you okay with that, mate?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah!
Fuck is it with you and this beetle?
What does this roll even mean? What does this mean?
It means Sunny and this beetle actually have a like a psychiatric bond somehow.
We've got a rapport.
You have only ever
We
rolled
get each other.
2 rolls to interact with this beetle, and both times they've been nat 20s. What are the odds? What are the odds? The odds are high. No.
Yeah, we get each other.
Man, you need to take like a level of
We're
druid
like
or something.
We're like the monkey in that weird kangaroo monkey thing.
You take Gem off from like this little area kind of behind your neck, and you just talk to him very softly for a little bit, and his eternal humming falls silent, and he goes still, and he kind of almost wraps himself in, and he's like he's posing like he knows exactly what you want him to do. He's even holding his little pet Gem, like in his little pincers, holding them up, and he looks for all of the world like an incredibly gauche ring.
Oh my gosh. Yes. It's perfect. Oh, honey,
I can't believe that the first thing I do after seeing my sister for the first time in 6 months is prank her.
Maybe not do the pregnant bit.
Yeah, maybe not pregnant yet. I think she might. She might make an inappropriate joke, and I'm not ready for that.
What if we need? Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna be on my best behavior, baby. But what if we need some money? It looks like your sister is flush. I'm just saying, maybe she wants to give us some baby shower gifts. You know, that kind of a thing.
Right, that's it. If you're pregnant, I guess Sunny's like the
Sunny, wait.
Sunny's like the faith healer.
Oh,
No.
Sunny, you can carry.
Kesu will come along and be the attendant.
Doula.
Kesu is busy wildly inventing his.
Yes, I have almost a paragraph done.
Don't worry, we've got a cleric over here. The pregnant lady's fine.
We got. Oh, that's a good.
They're
idea.
in good
yeah,
cause.
Yeah.
Right.
And we got Kesu. Oh my gosh, he's gonna do the C-section all on his own. So we got
childbirthing Gandalf.
Yeah, and Kesu's bandages. That's just to carry for the diapers.
10 out of 10, he would stab anybody who tried to take them off.
Even a baby?
Yes.
Especially a baby.
Is the baby's fate? He should have known better.
Exactly.
Oh wait, okay. I feel I'm ready.
So you guys have been getting
I
ready.
don't feel ready.
Right up against one of the outside walls. You can, if you kind of take a few steps away from the walls, you can see that there is a gatehouse, like a few dozen feet to your left.
Arazid's gonna take a few deep breaths. He's shaking like a leaf.
Oh, bless him.
But then he's gonna start walking.
Okay.
It's okay, baby. Just calm down. It's gonna be fine.
You approach the guardhouse. There are the gates are shut, and there are two individuals standing guard in front of it. They both loom. Loom is definitely a good word. They loom over you. Each stands a good 8 or so feet tall. And they both look ugly as sin. They smile down at you as the three of you approach, and somehow that makes them look even uglier. Their tombstone teeth kind of reveal themselves in this gross yellow-grey they've got going on in there. You
They're
notice,
smiling, therefore he likes them.
one of them has horns as well, very short horns.
Oh, good morning, boys. Good morning. How are you today?
The horned one looks down. State your business.
Oh, my business right now is telling you that you've got a beautiful smile, honey. You never let that go away. My gosh. But anyway,
The two guards share a look. It goes over your heads.
well, you know it. But anyways, I'm here with my wonderful husband. As you
If it
can
goes
see,
over her head, does that mean it goes straight into Sunny's face?
Is Sunny
The
8
breath.
feet tall?
The breath.
He's 2 feet short, so...
Oh.
But I'm here with my wonderful husband, Arazid. Don't you see him? Oh, he's so kind. He treats me really good. I hope you guys get, a good partner like this one day. Are you two together? You don't have to tell me anyway. So
Can you do
I
a
was
deception check, please?
Oh, okay.
Do they get advantage of just how thickly layered on the bullshit is?
There's a different DC, I'll put it that way.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. But I look pregnant, right? You can't fight that. You can't fight the feeling. Maybe they know I'm lying about the smiles. Maybe they don't.
The other one looks down and goes, I notice that you still have not stated your business here. No.
Oh, well, I did tell you my business, and I'm gonna wink a little. But my real business here with my beautiful husband is to visit his gorgeous sister Tassa, who lives within this manor.
The two guards share another look.
We're just visiting Naglimund. We heard that she was in the area, and we thought, oh, what a wonderful time to stop in and tell her about the baby.
How is this going into Brooklyn now?
Yeah, I thought about that. You said that, and I was like, "You're somebody's Jewish mother now."
Well, no one's perfect at accents. The horned one again looks and goes, she is not here.
Oh, well, when's she coming back, handsome?
No, she is not. She was taken over there. And he points
Over where?
towards the Dagmar Manor.
The Dagmar one.
She didn't know my instinct the first time.
Yeah. Aren't that where the tall people go? Isn't the Dagmar Manor? I heard a bit about the Dagmar Manor. That's where the humans are, isn't it?
You're all short to me, little one.
Well, I can see that. My gosh, you're so tall and well built, very husky, and I mean that in the best possible way.
We are here to protect the people of Diamondfoot from stray and desert trash.
Oh, well, that is a very noble pursuit. I am very proud of you, boys. Do your parents tell them how proud of them, how proud of you they are?
Please leave.
Oh, it would be my absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for your time and your information and your beautiful smiles. We'll see you boys around.
Was that said by the DM or the character the DM was playing?
The character. The character. Yeah, I mean, there is definitely a trend of people in Naglimund just not having much time for Ollie, but that is definitely an on-purpose thing. I don't want you, Ollie, to feel like this is a personal attack. These are characters.
I didn't before you said it was on purpose.
Okay, that was just my.
It only became on purpose whenever
brain.
the accent came out.
Ow, my heart. But yeah, it's here to stay, babies.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Boah. But Bobby.
Arazid's gonna put his head in his hands and sigh really loud.
Oh, it's okay, sweetie. You gotta pick yourself up. Climb every mountain. You know how I always say. Or one at it at a great speed.
Your
Anyway.
sternum hurts a little bit at the mention of running at high speed, Ollie.
Well, maybe we should. Yeah. There's a bit of yeah, I was definitely making that joke at my own expense. You get it. You know how you're just with somebody for so long and all of your jokes become inside jokes? I say to the tall guys. They're not looking. Okay. Well, sweetie. Well, sweetie, I think our best bet is to go over, talk with the humans. I hear they can be incredibly reasonable.
You really are a method actor, huh?
I really am. And then we can go and let's get your sister.
Okay, well, Arazid's gonna take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, and then he's gonna start sprinting again towards the Dagmar Manor.
No. Oh, baby, you don't have to run. Oh, okay, I'm going to take off after you. Okay, I'm going to
Don't run so fast!
Oh, wait,
Think
I'm
of the
pregnant.
baby, Ollie!
The baby. Yeah, I'm holding my belly and I'm kind of, now that I'm like, oh, I gotta pretend to be pregnant.
Watch this Ollie way.
I'm really ploddling behind him. I
Never
weigh-
mind.
I think I'm
Sonny's going to
135.
demonstrate the correct way to plod at
Perhaps.
speed.
I am.
Yes.
I'm exactly 135. But yeah. Oh yes, me and Sunny together, the toddle twins. But yes. Oh my gosh. And
Sonny does it with style.
Oh, and
Sunburn
Gem is
style.
Arazid is
Gem
just
is
running
really
down
being
to
a
the
gem.
shop to get cigarettes. Bailey, time's up.
Alright, I have something.
Kendall Ackler is just like really super interested in your order. So tell me about these monks of fate.
So, you see, long ago, the Order was created by a single man. His name is lost to time, however, it was said that he could not stop an ancient war from happening, and since that day he dedicated himself to maintaining the flow of fate.
Fascinating.
He used his knowledge to become a healer, as well as becoming a master of war. It is said that he then passed that knowledge on to 5 people, his disciples. They then became the elders of the order, and they revered him, attempting to uphold his ideals for generations. You see, only few become fully fledged monks. Every year, only a single acolyte from the entirety of the monastery is chosen to become one. This is a celebration day when one is chosen to walk the path of fate. They will then train with one of the 5 elders for sometimes years. My own training was years long with my master, until they eventually decide that you are worthy to become a monk, a fully fledged monk. At that point, there'll be yet another celebration of how far your journey has come so far. This is when we are given our masks, and he motions towards his mask and everything. It is a symbol that we are no one. We simply are monks of fate. We mask the faceless visage of fate, conducting its will among the land. We are told never to take it off, as to identify ourselves would be to fail our task. Majority of the monks that are sent out then... so I apologize. We are then sent out to carry out fate, and majority of us do not return to the monastery. I have not returned there in many years. You see, for it is only whenever fate allows us to return, we may come back, and it is then that we are to take over the role of the elder that trained us. We are to then deliver them to their final fate. It is unknown when or if I will be allowed to return. However, that is to remain to see. I am currently... How many years has it been? I believe it's been 5 years since I left the monastery. It has been quite a while since I have been able to do so. I've been able to interact with any other. I think it's been a good 3 years since I last seen another monk out and about. There's so few that, and these lands are so harsh. It really is a shame. Kind of trails off a little bit.
Where did you say this monastery was again?
Oh God, where is it? I know it's between 2 towns on the road, near a mountain. I just forget the exact location.
It is between Blue Rock Lake and Grove.
It is located at the base of a mountain between the Grove and Blue Light?
Blue Rock Lake.
Between Blue Rock Lake and the Grove.
Ah, yes. I feel like I've heard of this before. Maybe it... She kind of, she thinks to herself for a little bit. You know what? I'll check my records. Come back in a few hours.
He nods. Very well then. I'll do that. Until next time then, my friend.
There may be nothing, but I have this itch at the back of my brain like I've heard that name before, that location.
Bows ever so slightly, looking to the other two. And then looking to, I'm assuming at this point we see Arazid bolting across the plateau again.
Does Arazid scream anything as he frantically dashes from one manor to the other?
No, he's all stealth, all speed, all... He's a silent mover.
Gotta go fast.
Get away from that baby.
You hear nothing. It's like a leaf on the wind as Arazid bolts past, but shortly after he passes, you see 2 squatter figures ambling behind. One of them is going,
"Wait for me, honey, wait for me."
Thank you.
I swear I'm going to jump off that cliff one of these days. Unfortunately, it is not my fate to do so today.
You can blow my rope, sweetie. You can blow my rope.
Kesu looks to the other two.
My own hat.
We should probably follow along at this point. It would seem our gnome friend here has gone to research.
So nobody mentioned the name that we were meant to drop to the gnome.
What name?
I assume she'll run out of paper eventually, and then we can hopefully talk to her when she can't write
I mean, Sunny,
down the entire histories.
you could
of
always toddle
religious
back over
orders.
there.
But I can't help but feel like they were made up in the last 15 minutes. It just has that feel to it. I don't know why.
I don't know. Perhaps we're me and Bailey are playing a real sneaky on you, and he's actually the big bad evil guy.
Oh my gosh.
It is his fate to heal the world.
When Kesu said that, oh, I'm stuck.
I'd be okay with that.
When Kesu said that he if to take off the mask is to reveal your identity and then you're no longer a monk of faith, I'm like, oh, he fucking killed people. I'm like, this is the murderer getaway. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, you want to identify? You want me in a lineup? Take out my mask.
I like that idea for a monk. Mass murderer goes into hiding at monastery, ends up becoming an actual full-fledged monk, just because it means he never has to take the mask off. Get away scot-free by spending the rest of his life as a healer.
Yeah, at least Solas owns up to the shit he did. I am free of all fault, I say as I toddle.
What do Kesu, Kabor, and Solas do as they see the rest of the party?
He's just gonna follow along at this point.
I'm curious to hear the updates.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to, based on that situation, but honestly... Oh, we don't have a choice, let's do it, fuck it. Okay.
The gate is here. Arazid is making beeline towards it. And Ollie and Sunny, you're approached by the rest of the party.
Oh, hello, boys. Okay, just to fill you in, I'm pregnant. Me and Arazid are married, and I think you all remember my name.
Right.
How was trustworthy?
Okay. Right.
Just this sigh. Just the depressed sigh. He's sick of it. He's done. He's sick of it.
I definitely heard just a little bit of soul die there.
And this is the benefit of me turning myself up. You hear that shit?
And yet I also hear laughter. Curious.
Yes. Oh. By the way, yeah, he's going to follow a solid 5 feet behind them.
I'm just glad that Sunny hasn't had to make a constitution check, because otherwise this laughter would not be held in.
Don't tempt me.
Don't tempt fate. Wait, that's Kesu.
You, Arazid, you reach the gatehouse. Do you wait for the others?
No way in hell.
You're not gonna wait for your wife?
This time there are no guards that you can visibly see on the exterior of the gates.
Stick hand through gate, waving, going, hello? Guard? Guards?
Yeah, it is one of those
What's the plural of guards?
Guards?
Guards.
It is a portcullis type.
Guards. Is this that one thing where it's if you put 7 police in a row, it becomes a grammatically correct sentence?
No, if you put 7 police in the row, it becomes a stick of bacon.
Not the word, because I'm pretty sure the word police, if you put it in not I think it's 7, it becomes a grammatically correct sentence.
I've heard the same for buffalo.
Wait, police.
Police.
I'm sure there's a word for it.
Buffalo. Yeah, I like it.
The sentence police is one.
Yeah.
Quis custodiet
Police.
ipsos custodes. Anyway, what does Arazid do? I assume some form of gripping the portcullis bars and going, let me in, let me in!
Just gotta see if, like, it's not open at all. It's locked. Everything is locked.
Shut. Yeah. And yeah, there's no one that like is waiting there for you, as it were.
I really do not trust this. Kesu looks. Could he feasibly scale the wall?
Well, this is Kesu we're talking about. He's had good luck with climbing so far. You could walk around.
No, he said good. He said good luck climbing statues. Any walls that he's ran into, he cannot climb.
You could have a little look around the perimeter. As you can see by my fabulous drawing, there is like several different towers, all separated by walls before reaching like the what seems to be a central keep area at the back.
Alright, let's have a venture then.
Kesu's gonna look at this one here and see if there's any way to scale it.
As you move around, you find right on the opposite corner of this fine little stone tower, pressed into a nook on the outside of the wall, is a sleeping guard.
He's just gonna walk up to him and just, hello. Kesu just pokes the guard's forehead.
Turn the light on. Oh, who are you? Oh, and he begins like rushing to his feet, and then falls over into the dust.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Oh my
he
God.
dead?
Sorry.
Kesu looks over. We wish to enter.
Oh yeah. Tip tip. He spits a bit of like dirty sand out of his mouth as he very slowly and carefully and with a lot of panting gets to his feet. Sorry, got a bit half cut last night. It's not fully. Oh, I'm not doing so good. Hang on. What? Who are you?
I'm Kesu.
Hello, Kesu.
Me and my party wish to enter this building.
Okay. I think I can do this. Okay. Where's your party?
He leads the scared back to everybody. I have found a guard. He will open the gate.
Hello, friend.
The guard is being brought here, kind of points at you, goes, "Hey, Lantern Boy! I remember you from the little dance. How's it going, friend?"
Good. You?
I should have probably left the tavern last night before I did. Oh, where's your friend? Solo Cup.
I think at this point Solas would come back around from the other side after looking. It's like, oh, okay.
Hey! Soli! Solaro!
Not quite. Solas.
That was it. I'm sorry, it was a late night last night, as you could... I'm not doing so good.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Do you want, is this where we swap?
I think it might be an idea to see what it's like on the inside before I consider the job. If you get me.
Fair enough. I like it. Do your research first. Smart lad. Come with me, boys.
Okay, is the DM trying to outpace Ollie here?
No, the DM is just role-playing a very hungover and malleable soul.
He's quite easygoing for that wheezing headache. That wheezing.
Mm.
But no, I love it. Please continue. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said.
He leads them kind of like back around to roughly where Kesu found him. And then like a little bit further on until you get to about here. And he pushes one stone in. And a bit of the wall slides outwards.
Can I make note of which stone that was?
Okay,
Because he just pushed a rock and it made other rocks move.
yeah.
As a really rock.
I think that would probably be a knowledge check of some form.
Perhaps perception?
Investigation?
Quick,
Perception?
which ones am I good at?
What skill is it that stone dwarves get?
Stone cutting.
Stone cunning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What-
I don't
what
have
is-
that.
Yeah, what is the skill that rules? It's I want to say it's survival.
History.
History. Yeah.
Oh.
Make a history check.
Never mind.
Second eye official as well.
You yeah, Sonny, you
That's a really
you
friendly rock.
Stare at
He's
that
great with.
brick, and you were like, "I got you, brick." And then Solas realizes that Sunny is looking at a brick that is about 2 meters away from the right one, and
So his head,
Solas
like,
also makes a go.
Okay.
He thinks he's got the right one. He's memorizing a little bit of a pattern of kind of the colour and like the scratches of the bricks around. And he thinks he's got it.
Alright.
But yeah, the pushed stone. The pushed stone reveals what is in essence a secret passage.
Secret tunnel.
Through the stone wall.
It's like a magic spell, but less magic.
And he, the guard just looks at all of you and goes, "Now, just don't tell anyone that I let you in, okay? Well, unless you happen to meet someone nice. But there aren't that many nice people. Okay, so just don't tell anyone, especially no one that is under 4 foot or that looks like they're about to murder you. Don't tell them that I let you in."
Alright, good to know.
Okay. Oh, what happened there?
Kesu nods and walks into the tunnel.
Do you guys step through?
Sounds like it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Let's rock.
Oh wait,
I mean,
it was it.
the nice
it was
person
it. I
is-
thought you were still at the portcullis pulling on the bars. I was
No,
like
no,
gonna
no
start the next.
he followed us round when he realised there was a way in.
I was
I
gonna
would
start the next
assume.
thing with him, like holding on to him, like it's okay, we'll find another way.
If you're holding on to him, then you just got
Trying
dragged
to
around the
talk
entire
you
building.
down. Okay, but
He's just clenching at the bars. He's like tears running down his face.
That's what I was imagining. But no, this is fine. So I'm just gonna ignore that comment that you made about the people under 4 feet tall. That was a little.
No, he said people under 4 feet tall that look like they want to murder. Oh wait, no, that does apply to you.
We the
Those
womb,
were 2
buddy.
separate categories.
Yeah, we the womb.
As you guys enter into the tunnel, he shouts behind you, "And remember, if you meet anyone like that, my name is Vince. But for record, my name is George. Just don't tell them that."
Understood.
Okay.
It was lovely to meet you, Vince George.
Do you guys all enter the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yes.
And everyone here has dark vision except for, I think, Arazid and Sunny?
I have a light spell and a lantern.
That's true, you got a lantern.
Kesu does not have dark vision.
Let me check.
Oh, yeah. I don't have it either.
Ooh.
So you cast a light spell on the not glowy lantern to make the glowy lantern. It makes sense.
Yeah, Sunny is like, there's not nearly enough light in this tunnel.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I suck.
How many times can I cast light at once?
So I think maybe just one of you has dark vision.
Huh.
See, is light concentration? Probably not.
I don't think so. I think it just fizzles out after an hour.
Was?
Right. I mean, probably as many times as you would want. It depends how many times you think is smart.
Sorry, what did George say his name wasn't? Or was?
George.
Oh, it's
the other
Vince
name.
if he's in trouble.
Vince.
It's George if he's not.
Yeah,
I have dark vision, but I can only see in shades of grey.
fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, I can only see red.
You sure you're not a barbarian, buddy?
No, seriously, hold up. Where is it? There you go.
Oh
Nice.
my.
No, yeah, only red.
I see a dark door, and I want it painted red.
I haven't heard that in ages.
You guys, like, you step into the tunnel, Sunny lights up his adorable little lantern, and finally y'all are able to see around you a little bit more. This is actually looking to be quite a short tunnel. It only goes about 30 feet long, and then ends in a very similar fashion to the entrance that you just came into.
Well, boys, first one's first. Or should I go? I don't know. Whoever wants to go first. How about you, honey?
Yeah, okay, I'll go first. That makes sense. I'll do it, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll go with you. We are a team after all, so I'm gonna hold this hand and exit the tunnel.
Sonny will follow the team.
The door is
Thinks
not
they might need healed.
open.
Oh, that's silly, Vince. He forgot to give us a key. Or do you think it's another one of those rock things? I'm just gonna go around feeling all the rocks that I can reach.
While they're doing that, can Sonny just cast Detect Magic as a ritual? Because who knows? Maybe one of the rocks is magical, and it was a magic, not magic door.
You can
Oh.
rituals take about 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes Ollie about 2 minutes to find
I
the
wolf?
correct
Oh,
stone.
Oh.
But Sunny is more than welcome to finish his ritual after a
Do it
couple
on
of
the way?
minutes into it. In my mind, ritual casting requires
A little dance,
like,
a little pizzazz.
being in a particular area for like a certain amount of time while you complete like a ritual.
I've got to be honest, you've already set the precedent that it's possible to dance your way around an entire tavern doing the ritual.
It's a closed location.
That's
It's a closed location.
yeah. I thought you meant as in like leave the and continue on with the rest of the party while doing the spell.
Well, I'm in the entire building.
That'd be really funny, like all of us walking along and then just Sunny the turtle doing his little like dab and go dance, like oof, yeah, shake the herbs.
I think there is a
Toss the spit.
difference between dancing
Holy
around
water.
a room
Throw it in.
that is approximately like 30 by 30 feet at the most, I believe it was, and like exploring a whole keep.
Oh yeah,
That's just what I'm saying.
Fair enough. It
Just
just
paint a wonderful picture.
I always like the idea that because rituals never state you have to be in one place to do them, you
True,
can just
true.
do them on the road. While everyone is walking along normally, You're not.
It's definitely one of those ones that that it has a lot of interpretation.
Yeah. So how does the DM interpret it?
All right. So detect
Also,
magic.
where did somebody find that?
Detect magic. You do know that in order to be successful in it, you need to be within 30 feet of what it is you're trying to detect magic in, although you will have this sense for about 10 minutes. And it requires verbal and somatic components, so you could argue that, you travelling around with the rest of the party is some form of somatic component there. But you would also require casting it visually. I mean verbally. So it, I would interpret that as you could follow the party around to cast detect magic, but you would have to weigh up what your aims are within the keep and what kind of profile you guys want to keep. I.e., do you want to have somebody around who's potentially making a lot of unusual movement and making noise for 8 minutes?
I can finish casting it in the hallway and just leave it on for 10 minutes as we walk around.
Okay. So after 2 minutes, Ollie finds the rock.
I can catch up with them, probably.
Does the rest of the party just leave Sunny to cast his little spelly do?
Arazid's forging on.
How wide is the passage?
10 feet.
They're fine.
Kesu would stay with Sunny. That just makes sense.
Claw grabs hand. Claw grabs other hand. You're dancing as well.
He does not resist.
He does not do it well either, though.
I imagine that the dance is something like magic, 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 hoy! Magic, 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 hoy! Or maybe in Celestial.
Probably the Celestial.
Yeah, that makes sense. And the other 4, you guys leave the tunnel and you step into the courtyard.
Huzzah.
You see not much in terms of immediate activity, but so just to clarify, you guys have stepped into the tunnel approximately there. If you can see that tiny little purple dot. But you guys can see kind of on the opposite wall around here, there does appear to be like some outdoor seating area being constructed together.
Oh, what a lovely patio. Oh my gosh, babe. We need to get one of these for our place, honey.
If we had a place, this baby's gonna grow up with no home.
Oh God, baby. He's getting into the role play. Oh, he's just so out of it, he doesn't remember that it's a role play.
He's finally accepted it. He's finally accepted that this is just happening, I guess. He's like, alright, you know what, I'm gonna jump into this.
My sweet sugar darling, our baby's always gonna have a home in our hearts.
Yeah, but food stability is nice as well.
I know, and that's why we're going to talk to your sister, right?
Well, not exactly, but sure, we can do that. It's gonna, what else is out here? Like, there's a patio. Which direction is, like, the house in?
House. Oh, don't you see it there, baby? It's that big thing at the back. The manor of sorts.
Yeah, so the building closest to you appears to be like some form of storage area / stable. You can kind of see like one of the figures who is part of the group constructing the patio Like occasionally someone goes like to and from this storage building to fetch something before returning back to the patio area. And then you see what just looks like a very tall tower that is kind of sunk into the mountain itself. And then this appears to be some form of more ornate building.
Arazid heads towards the more ornate building.
You approach the door of it, and you see someone on her hands and knees, kind of scrubbing the steps as you approach. That was never going to work, was it? You approach a door that is roughly there. And there are kind of like staggered stone steps leading up to the double doorway. And there is a small maid who is just basically got a bucket of very soapy water and is trying desperately to brighten up the stairs. You approach those doors, I assume?
I'm gonna approach the maid.
She is on her hands and knees. She is scrubbing. What do you say as you approach?
Hi, excuse me.
You look up, and you can see a flash of a necklace, a metallic necklace dangling around her neck, as she quickly tucks it away and then pauses as she looks into your face. Her eyes narrow with recognition. Zali? Is that you, brother?
Hi! He's so excited, he's flapping his hands up and down, and then he just goes and just gives her a big hug.
She immediately begins crying.
He's also crying a little bit, but he's being a man about it, you know? Nah, not really, but he's being a man about it.
What are you doing here? I thought you dead.
I thought you were dead. What are you doing here?
Dead. Oh, I
thought you were dead.
This is such a tender moment.
After the guards, after they invaded the cave, they took me here and they were gonna sell me into slavery, and then I was at the slavery pits, and these other group of gnomes came, and then they took me with them, and they say that I was their cousin. But then all they made me do was clean.
Arazid is just not letting go of this hug, and is just like gently like patting her hair and going, "Shh, it's okay, it's okay. I'm happy that you're safe at least. Oh my goodness."
You can't. I don't know why you're here, but this is like a super fucking dangerous place for you guys. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Honestly, I thought that you were going to be wanting this bitch. Oh, part of my manner and part of my language. My name is Hella Trustworthy. I'm your sister. I'm your brother.
You messed up twice.
Yes,
Well, now
you've been up to some more interesting things, Zali.
Oh, I'm so sorry that your life hasn't turned out to be as interesting, but I gotta say, these steps, you are doing some great work here. They are very shiny, and I say that as a person who appreciates a good shine.
She,
Are you a person that appreciates a good shine or a good flash?
I like them all. Wait a second. No, I'm not agreeing to be flashed by someone. No, I'm not. No, I like it all.
But anyways, you were saying that the people here are super duper
Right,
crazy,
well.
and that this is a really really bad situation for us to be in.
Tassa not letting go of her brother. It's just kind of
Oh,
like,
he's mine now. You gotta let go sometime.
so Arazid is somehow both your brother and your husband.
No, I'm the
The sister-in-law.
I didn't know it was that
Phrasing.
sort of a marriage.
She doesn't let go of her brother, and she kind of like regards Ollie's form, and then turns back and goes, You guys have made some friends. I'm so proud of you, my little bro."
Yeah, these are my friends. Do you guys want to introduce yourself, or should I introduce you guys? Is this the right place for this? Is this the right time?
Has it been 10
Probably not the
minutes
right
yet?
place or time.
Is there somewhere quieter we can go? How did you
Sit
get
down
in
now.
here?
Oh, the guard let us in. We can just leave. I don't want you here anymore. Let's go.
I can't leave. But
What? Girlfriend, why can't you leave?
trust me, I cannot leave. I wish I could tell you why, but I have and then like her mouth kind of shuts itself.
Oh my.
You see that like she's struggling to get some words out, but she seems somehow physically incapable of speaking to you why she can't.
Oh, it's okay, honey. Let's go talk about something else. Maybe you could take us to a place where we can all talk, get to know each other a little bit better. I could make you a cup of tea. I know I'm the pregnant one, but I still like to make tea for the lovely new woman that I meet that come into my life because of my wonderful husband's sister. So I'm just gonna take your arm. Let's hook our arms together. If you want to feel the baby, if you want to feel the belly, oh, that baby's sleeping right now. Okay, let's get going.
sorry.
We're just gonna do a
Excuse
chat.
me. Please, I don't know who you are. Look, I just found my brother.
Oh, I'm
Can
so
I have a
sorry.
second with him?
Oh, I guess I'm just assuming that you would want to get to know me as I'm the person that's going to be giving birth to the next set of your genetics. But that's
Jesus
fine.
Christ.
Arazid is so embarrassed. Arazid is the most embarrassed he's ever been. He's like, all right, Ollie. All right, Ollie.
It's not time to drop the act.
Hella, it's hella.
You're not
Ollie,
making me a
Ollie.
person. Drop the act.
This is all just a story of like one changeling who loses her own identity in the method. So she doesn't remember who she was.
We have to get married now, like for real.
She's gone full method. Never go full method.
I can't leave the grounds, but we could go somewhere a little bit more quiet to talk. Like, let's just go behind here. She takes Arazid's hand, and then I assume that Hela just kind of grabs Arazid's like other hand, and the pair of you.
You assume exactly, but I don't think you're really conveying the ferocity of which I'm sort of saying, mine now.
Mine now.
I'm not saying
She
it
guides
was
you
words.
guys to kind of the
with
back of the warehouse area.
Has it been 8 minutes yet? Cause Sunny's got a need to metagame.
Sure, why not?
So imagine, we
So,
can
was the not magic brick not magic, or was it magic not magic brick?
It appears to be not magic. It appears to be the other kind of
Engineering.
magic. Yeah. Just what I was gonna say. It is of the school engineering.
It is no magic.
Okay, now I need to slap 2 people.
So you kind of you and Kesu, was it, who also stayed behind?
Yes.
You see like the rest of the group kind of like shuffling with this like new figure. kind of going in what to you would be a rightwards direction. Sunny stands up, panting a little bit after dancing for 10 straight minutes. Looking quite svelte now.
I don't know that word.
Kesu points. Our friends have gone that way.
And do you guys follow suit?
Yeah.
Kesu does, looking to Sunny.
Okay, let's go after friends. Also, new friend.
As you approach, you, Sunny, I'm gonna message you something. Everyone just wait on me for a second.
Waiting.
It has been 1 second.
Utmost pleasure.
Alright. Yeah, and the pair of you approach. There are 2 gnomes sobbing, holding one another.
This new person has glowing personality.
The glowing person now. Oh, yeah. Come on, Sunny. Don't give him more fuel to this fire. I'm trying to be the new woman in Arazid's wife, and now we've just come back and here's his sister, and she's taking all of his attention away from me. And
Kesu's gonna kneel down and get in Ollie's face. Are you stuck like that now?
No. No.
So, that sister.
I do not understand why you keep this form.
It's very comfortable.
I find it rather uncomfortable, and he stands back up.
Okay, so as everyone's gathered up behind here, Solas would get a quick read of the surrounding area, and then silent image covers.
Nice. To any outsiders, it would now appear as if there are not 7 people gathered around having a good old sub session.
Hug pile.
Tassa pulls back very slightly from Arazid, and she's just like, oh, I'm so happy to see you again, Zalfax.
I'm happy to see you too. Oh, that's my given name.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
of course. I should have known. You would probably have a different name by now. Okay.
No, you can call me. You can always call me Zalfax. I love you so much.
I love you too, bro.
This is why Sunny just
And
calls
I
people
also
friend.
love you. I also love you. And your baby
Arazid's gonna sigh and then just kind of go, okay, here, my friends.
Zalfax.
Solas is normal.
Hello,
There's
Sunny
Sunny.
isn't rich.
Hello, Sunny.
Sunny is also normal. There's
Hello.
Kesu.
Nice to meet you.
We haven't talked much. Hi, Kesu. I know we haven't talked much, but I appreciate you.
He just
There's
gives
Kabor.
Hello.
Where's Kabor? Wait, where's Kabor?
I'm here.
You can see right through him.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Kabor.
Hello.
And then there's Ollie. We're not married. We're not even dating yet. So I don't even know
Yeah.
what this is about.
Oh,
Yes.
if you're not doing the pretend thing any longer,
Okay, all
Sunny's
right.
gonna take
fine.
Sunny's gonna take back his friend.
Okay, yeah, all right, Gem. Oh, you've been an absolute gem. So I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna put my hand on Sunny's shoulder as I grow taller, and Gem can crawl off, and then I'll be back into my beautiful Ollie. I just didn't want to intimidate you.
I really
No,
wish I
so you're
could
not
see the
stuck that
sister's
way.
face when you suddenly grow.
She kind of looks up and she's like, You're so tall. Oh my god.
I know. Oh, don't.
I'm so happy to meet all of you. Thank you all for keeping my big brother safe.
Big.
Yeah, see, this is why we aren't dating. You're mean to me all the time.
Excuse me. You over there, Solas. You said you're normal. Can you slap her, please? I can't reach.
Kesu walks over.
No. Can I make an unarmed attack on her as a slap?
Oh,
I've been waiting.
Oh wait, I have claws. That's gonna hurt a lot more than normal.
So, as Kesu begins to walk on over, he physically pushes him out the way and has his face off. I've been waiting to fucking do this.
Do we make a line then?
This is definitely like that airplane scene now.
wait a second. Wait a second. Where's the consent form? Where's the consent
Yeah, I didn't think that kind of
That's a
slap
good
him.
point. I'm not
I think there's
entirely sure there was something about.
inter-party violence.
Did we do
I don't know, this
PvP violence? It was mostly about horny
this isn't-
sex times.
Yeah, this isn't that kind of consent.
I'm hoping I have something that can save her in here.
Okay, I do want to ask, do you, or M, as a person, have an issue with damageless brief PvP? Because that
Oh my
is
gosh.
like that is.
Oh yeah, we're
fine,
not trying
that
to
is
kill
valid.
you. We're
Okay.
just trying to get out of frustration.
Oh no. I
On your
feel,
face.
Yeah, it's for me. I know Ollie's terrible,
Aw.
but are you seriously gonna? But anyways, you know.
Only
if
in
you
the
guys want
personality
to-
department. Looks
It's like
you
a
a solid
kissing
9.
Yeah.
It's like a kissing booth in reverse. Okay. So, all right. You know what? I feel like, yeah, you guys have had this going on for a long time. So if you want to get it out of your system, you can get it out of your system on the condition that I can slap back.
You just did a racist insult to Arazid and Tassa. Like,
Okay, well, yeah.
I feel like that was your slap.
Yeah. No, that's true. It was
Arazid's so used to it. Arazid's so used to it.
I guess. I don't know.
Tassa is
it was
seemingly
more-
very happy about this.
It was heightest. It was heightest.
Yes, and
Okay.
why is it you're much taller than them?
Okay, so how about I lean down and then they can slap me? They can slap me.
That works for Tassa.
Okay, alright. So I'll lean down. She can slap me with her little gnome hand. Only little in like the sense of only little.
Was that how much damage you were doing?
No, that was the attack roll. She raises her hand back, and like Ollie's cheek is like right there, and then as soon as she kind of like starts swinging forward, she realizes she doesn't really want to hurt you after all, and she just kind of brings it to, and then just gently strokes your cheek and is like,
Oh, that's very sweet.
"Don't do it again, okay?"
Okay.
Okay, so
Deal.
we've got a.
I'm sorry.
My
guys.
turn.
My turn.
Can Sunny ask a
Solas
random
and
question?
Sunny, you guys are normal. Yes.
Why is Sister glowing?
What?
Do you ask that this is in character, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. And this is
Yeah,
to Tessa.
He's yet to figure this one out.
Ah. I'm glowing? She looks down,
Yes.
she's like, I mean, I've been in the sun a lot, but, oh gosh, glowing?
No one else see that?
Question.
Nope.
No, I don't see any glowing. Well, you are the light of my life, but I don't see any glowing.
So I just want to ask, would a Sunny have told people he was casting a spell to detect magic?
How obvious would it have been that he was dancing around in the spot
Casey
chanting magic?
definitely knows.
That's fair.
Especially
I
with
think-
magic, oi!
I think with Solas's magic knowledge, which is quite plentiful, I think he'd have an idea of what's going on here. I think.
Is there something
Yeah.
physically wrong?
Now we're getting
Okay.
characters putting 2 and 2 together and making 4, not 5.
I'm a
Sonny
doctor.
could always make 4 from. Sonny can put any number of numbers together and get more than the original numbers. 1 plus 1 equals this entire party.
Now we're maths. Yeah, Solas, you reason pretty adequately what may be going on.
Kesu slightly kneels down and starts to see if there's anything physically wrong.
Oh, okay. Do a medicine check on her.
A
She consents to being examined by you.
18.
You have a
Good roll, good roll. Go for it.
Yes.
You diagnose her with a little bit of malnutrition. She appears to have quite a few calluses on her hands, although it appears her hands are not used to physical labour. They have been doing more than their fair share as of late. And as she gets up, you notice that one of her knees is clicking from overuse, it would seem.
Kesu's just going to look towards the knee and her hands, and I may be able to aid you if you wish.
Oh, well, that would be very nice. Oh. Brother, how did you get so many adorable new friends?
He's going to place.
Oh,
a
I just
hand
walk
on the-
around and they kind of follow me, especially Ollie. Just
He's
kind
going
of
to place
here
a
for the
hand on
ride.
the kicking knee, and I'm going to hand of healing
Nice.
for 8.
Your hand, would your hand, like, glow?
I would think it would. I think it would, if anything, like a very
Is it like just
faint,
the North Star,
soft,
but
because
instead of
it's
exploding,
key.
they get better?
I didn't
Let's
catch
say-
that, sorry. 2 at the same time. Bailey,
Right.
say your line first, and
Yeah.
I'll go back to
I think it might, like, slightly, like, not like a very bright, because it's key, so it's more, acting on the natural magic within the body than it is. Look at this, I am doing magic.
maybe a little bit of, like, a little shine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, like, the hand of harm might leave, like,
Hmm.
like a hand shaped bruise type thing.
Yes, love that idea. What were you saying, Sunny?
Is it more like this, but instead of people exploding afterwards, they get healed?
That's flurry of blows, right?
Whenever eventually I'll be able to do that.
It's like Fist of the North
what-
Star, but instead of exploding afterwards,
Yeah,
they heal
starting
themselves.
starting at 11th level, I can replace Fury of Blows with all of them.
That's exactly
being
what's
other
going
ones.
on. Fair enough. Let's hope he survives to level 11.
Then I just walk up to people
Well,
and go,
that's not
"Hey."
ominous.
Look, this is D&D, nothing is set in stone.
No.
Except maybe this city. But
But,
Oh god.
these are mountains, trust me.
Are you sure they're not cross-hatched?
Why not both? Tessa is like, she's almost at tears, and like, you didn't think she had any more tears left to give today. She's just like, oh gosh, this is really nice, thank you. Oh, my knee's been like really troubling me for a while, and like, I don't want to say anything because, well, I can't. I've been told very specifically that I can't complain to anyone that can actually do anything about it, so thank you.
He's just nods. It is my fate to heal.
So happy it was your fate to meet me.
Arazid just hugs her again. He's very sorry that she's suffering so much. He feels so guilty.
It's okay. It's not your fault. It's the fault of. Her mouth seems to zip up again.
Was they?
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I missed that.
I said
It's whose fault?
it's the fault of the. She's getting really quite annoyed.
Do you think you could write it down? Like,
I can't write.
We can't write.
She's getting brighter.
What about one letter at a time?
No, I mean like we can't write. I mean like we can't write.
No, dictate one letter at a time. A. R.
That's we can't.
You tell somebody else.
I don't know the alphabet. I don't know the alphabet.
If you can give me 8 hours, I might be able to do something here.
ooh, what if you say a word that like the first letter of the word is kind of the same sound that their name makes, and then we could like figure it out from that.
Oh.
Glowing brighter.
Give it a try.
Okay.
Glows brighter.
Okay, it's
Ooh, is this detect magic?
yes.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yes.
say that a few minutes ago?
I picked up on
don't
this.
know if he did. I might have talked over him
I
twice.
picked it up the first time I heard glowing.
Exactly.
I'm very glad that you both came to the same conclusion independently. That means I'm doing something right.
I mean, obviously, I know why he's glowing, but Sunny hasn't cast a spell before.
He just does the ritual and he's like, well, surely something will happen. A little gem crawls up into his ear. There's magic abounding. There's magic.
Wait,
Gem is just now a beetle babblefish.
Wait,
He's a magic beetle.
wait, is Gem or the Gem? Is Gem's gem glowing or is Gem glowing?
One of
No.
Neither.
Right.
They're both mundane,
Also,
but maybe
I'm
we
getting
could find
Gem
a
off that
sorcerer.
ring finger.
Maybe.
Sorry.
Imagine. I mean, like Gem's soul is wonderful, but imagine if we ran into Vola and then she put like a soul into Gem.
Oh dear God.
Okay. Anyways, so Tassa and like the word name game. How are we gonna do this?
Okay, she says, okay, it sounds like, and then she gets really frustrated when her throat is caught once again, and yes, in Sunny's eyes, she glows brighter for it.
If you can give Sunny 8 hours, we can try remove curse.
I have been instructed very specifically that I can't say the name.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is extending to saying things very similar to the name.
Okay. If I say a name and I get it right, will you nod your head?
I'll try.
Oh, how about you just shake your booty? They probably haven't like thought about your booty shaking. Okay.
What?
I'm just saying.
I'll just shake my head.
Okay. Underbarrow.
Her head begins to bob up and down.
Holy fuck, it's Underbarrow. Okay. All right. Okay. We've heard about this guy. Apparently, he's a real dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been told that I can't speak and I can't leave.
What would happen if you tried to leave?
I can't. The same thing would happen if I walked through. If I tried to walk through the gates, as what you just saw happen when I tried to speak his name. About a week ago, just after Underbarrow came, he came over to Folkor Manor, and he basically just was like to my cousins, I guess you could call them that. He was all like, "You're mine now," and they were like, "Okay." And then they were like, "In order to secure that, I'm gonna take your ward," and that was me. So that was why he took me here. And then he cast the spell on me, and then he told me to walk out of the gate, and then I hit my head on nothing.
Oh my god. Holy shit. So when we came in through here, there was this guard. His name was like Jinx, and he said that he said not to trust short people, and also people who look like they want to murder
No,
you.
short, angry people that look like they want to kill you.
Yeah,
You did
Sunny,
specify.
that's it. Yeah, you got it.
He was probably talking about that
Oh,
guy.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wait,
so he is short.
Underbarrow short? Oh. I thought he was a human, but no?
I guess that
Doesn't-
shows you for, assuming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a
She
whole,
does
there's
that
a
a
whole line.
lot.
I can't remember that. So, what is their Underbarrow?
What is?
Like, I mean, like, is he a gnome? Is he a halfling? Is he a dwarf? You know, so we can recognize him.
He is a not gnome,
Not gnome.
not dwarf.
Halfling.
Wait. If I do another sending spell to a certain missing individual again, is it gonna ping around here?
Oh my mother.
I don't know. You could always give it a try.
I need 8 hours. I picked the wrong spells.
Rip.
It is neither of them are rituals.
Oh. Tessa, have you ever heard of this guy called, he goes by a lot of names, mostly Thirsty Jesus, but some people call him Juan and some people call him Jarvis.
Virgil.
Virgil.
Now he's also
Jarvis Johnson?
Jarvis. You know, I have name dyslexia. Like, if your name is Kyle, I'm gonna be like, your name is Tyler. Or
At least you can remember names. I'm the next step up, or down,
yeah.
or sideways. Whichever's the bad direction.
I'll have
If your name
complete
isn't written
confidence.
down for like a week, it ain't sticking.
I approach people like with complete confidence that I know their names, and then it's like, oh, holy shit, I'm completely wrong. But in my head, this makes sense.
It also turns out this works with genders. I've now discovered. I managed to go 35 years without finding that out. Thanks.
Thanks, Christianity. We really owe you one there.
Oh, I'm not Christian. Fuck them.
No, but whether you are or not, your society has been shaped by the religion, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, probably yeah.
Back to more fantastical matters.
One of the few areas they simplified things nicely.
Nice for some.
Yeah. Let's not get into it.
I've never heard that name, but I can say it, so it means it. I don't think it's important.
Is this effect magical?
The effect?
Oh, them unable to speak. To leave.
It does
I believe
seem.
that is what we deduced.
Yeah.
Arcane in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the person that we're trying to find, his name is Juan.
Can I cast Dispel Magic?
Just waiting for someone to do that.
Okay, let's see how this works.
Depends on the level of the spell that was cast on it.
Yeah. You're going to have to make that ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Okay, charisma check there.
Nat 20, Nat 20, Nat.
Yeah. A charisma check, please, Kabor.
Got it.
Holy fucking shit.
So the spell's a 5th level spell.
What?
Clever.
You're always so on it, demon.
Yep.
Describe how you do this, please.
Goodness, I guess once the mention of it being a magical effect is brought up, I'll just reach out my hand and try to, I guess, overcome whatever like magical lock quote is holding this person from being able to speak or leave. Just to try to break it down arcanely, I guess.
It's like you were waiting for that like one word that kind of jolts you into action, and as soon as you do, you know exactly what to do and how to do it. You place your hand upon her head, and Sunny, you see that the aura is gone. And
She
she's
doesn't
just-
glow anymore.
Underbarrow! Fuck Underbarrow! Yes! Oh my god! Thank you,
Alright.
Kabor.
Anything else you want to say?
Let's get out of here!
Yeah, let's fucking
That
do
works.
that.
I believe we should move.
Yes.
Believe we should move deftly. If I should
Wait
say,
a
perhaps
second.
one of us should make sure the coast is clear before anything else.
I
We do not want to
Okay.
get caught at this point.
I can move forward with the silent image if you wish. Check the
Ah.
corner.
So you guys are basically doing like the having a barrel over you and sneaking over the courtyard, but en masse.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot
Just a
square.
bunch of barrels.
Nice.
Da-da-da!
I'm going to change myself to look like the guard Vince/George.
Vin
Oh,
George.
no.
Vin George.
Visual.
Technically,
Unfortunately,
you're
my
Vincent
outfit
because
is
you're
my
the guard
outfit.
that he's not. Which he said to say he was.
Right.
So, oh man, I need a cloak or some shit. But yeah, so I'm gonna
Braid your
change
hair.
to look like Vin George just in case.
And where do you guys go? I presume back towards the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Don't forget, we do have to talk to the record keeper as well.
We
Yes.
need to name drop with her, not drop history with her.
But how are we gonna get Tassa down the elevator?
Carefully.
Anyone have
Okay.
disguised self?
I may be able to take the drop if need be.
Oh, like carrying her? Would that work?
Perhaps we could just
Maybe if you put her in your backpack.
or wrap
What
her in a cloak.
backpack? Kesu does not wear a backpack.
I have a backpack.
I have a backpack as well.
You are a backpack.
Tessa, do you feel comfortable with going inside one of my friend's backpacks?
Would she be comfortable going inside somebody's
I do not
ribcage?
have a backpack.
I mean,
If anything, I would simply carry and jump off the ledge. I'm
What if
quite
you
adept
drive
at
her?
falling.
I'm small and I'm flexible, and it seems that you have a lot of people that would be very able to heal if anything goes badly. So yeah, okay.
Wait, we could just put her in our backpack and then take the elevator back down.
Yes, Ollie. Yep,
Yes.
that's what the plan was. That's what we were going for.
You
Oh,
guys,
I thought
whilst discussing this plan, you guys make your way over to the wall tunnel. Do you make sure to tap a stone on your way out to close the door behind you?
I mean,
Yes.
Ollie doesn't.
Kesu, once that
I-
everybody's finds
Yeah.
that stone again.
Okay. Make a
Sunny
history
goes and
check,
taps the
please.
rock to shut it.
Whoever
I'm not
is
even going to roll for
wanting
that. I know I
to-
fail.
Yeah.
Where's history
You didn't-
on here?
You didn't
There it is.
fail necessarily.
Oh, Kesu.
That's a
Kesu
failure.
hasn't found it.
Kesu is just like, he's just patting the wall, just like at random, like hand at maximum splayed. Why doesn't Sunny give a little way in there? See if
Sunny
you
is
can
hitting the
remember.
brick next to the brick that he thought was the brick. He is then hitting the brick next to the brick that he thought was the brick.
Okay.
He is then hitting the brick next to the brick next to the brick that he thought was the brick.
Please do a history check there, buddy. Almost at the same that you rolled last time. You are like, no, I know it was around like this level, but I can't quite remember on like which of these, and you're like, pat, 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 aha! And you're once again in darkness.
Kesu walks to the other end and tries to find the rock to open.
Yeah, you guys can spend a lot of time trying to pat that second one. Now that both doors are shut and you're a lot safer, this is a thing that you can do that will approach a level of certainty, essentially, to reopen it. I think maybe a 1d6 to see who would be first would be the best way.
Okay.
And I should have probably decided who was who first.
Why not in like the
I don't know what I'm rolling
list
for.
order?
No, I was just gonna roll a 1d6 and then say dependent on who. I'll do it in order of how you guys appear to me on roll 20. So Solas would have been a 1, Sunny would have been a 2, etc, etc. So Kabor with the my 6 is the one who
Started with
finds
the
the
bone
right
daddy.
rock.
Huzzah! I found the rock.
Would you like to take this opportunity with your hand over the rock to remember, or try and remember, which of them it is?
Alright. Why not?
You know, just in case you ever need to sneak back into what may indeed be a location.
It may indeed be a location, fair enough.
Yeah, history there.
1 second.
Nice. You have quite a bit of certainty about you. You stare at the rock that your hand is, or until very recently was over, that caused the movement. And you are like, I got you, rock. I know which one you are. Got you. You're 8 up, 3 across. Yeah.
8 up, 3 across.
I completely forgot that. Wait,
The outside door is now open, and you can now see the very edge of the noble quarter.
Kesu points towards the place that they have to go back to. Should we go there now, or should we return to the inn to get the to secure?
Tower's like right there.
Well,
Or we could split up.
if you have somewhere that would be like really nice to spend the night, like I would like to go as far away from the manor as possible, because I'm really scared that maybe like Underbarrow is gonna come and he's gonna notice that I'm gone, because he took me for a reason, and I'm kind of concerned that reason like might have something to do with you, so I think that we should like not be here right now.
You
It
know,
dawns on
think-
Let's party.
Kesu as he realizes, shit. If there was a reason, then we should not even be within this town. I have patience to get back to. And he grumbles as he moves towards this tower to go fetch the gnome to see if she knows what she knows.
I think, meanwhile, Solas would kind of think and kind of mention that, what if... This may sound like a stupid idea, but what if we took her to the Turtle down by the lake?
That's what I was thinking.
Which is a few days' journey.
Yeah, of course, but yeah.
Okay, I have a fucking crazy idea.
They all are, though.
Lay it on.
No. Hear me out. What if I go back in there as Tassa and like, you guys get Tassa free. I can leave whenever the fuck I want. I just pretend that I'm under this
Isn't
spell.
she like thin and you're like pregnant when you get short though?
Okay. Okay, but I don't know, like, maybe...
She's like cute gnome and you're like cute fat gnome.
Yeah, but... Okay, but, like, I can make myself look like Tassa, Tassa plus a couple pounds. You know, I've only worked there a week. They probably don't look that closely. Maybe they'll think I'm stress eating. I don't know. But, like...
What if Underbarrow can tell there's no curse on you, or magical hold, rather?
Have you seen how deceptive I can be? Oh my gosh. I can pretend like there's a curse on me. No.
But Sunny claimed you were glowing, or Tessa was glowing. So, if there's no glow...
Yeah, you say deceptive and the first thought that comes to mind is silent spot.
Kesu rubs his chin as well as he's kind of walking away, and then looks like back over. How are we going to get out the front gate? Like this?
Oh, I have a rope, and I'm just gonna put down my backpack, and I'm gonna pull out a long rope of my own hair.
Is it like blue and everything, or is it like
Yeah.
regular hair?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't
blue and
trust
black.
that.
Wait, you would prefer to use the ogre hair rope?
Yes.
Or whatever that one is. Ollie is very offended, but she tucks her rope back into her backpack. You're gonna need this rope one day. I'm not gonna give it to you.
Not spells. I need more spell casting thing.
So Kesu's going to go to the tower to talk to the gnome.
Sonny's gonna go with him. We need to talk to new friend when new friend isn't writing.
Okay.
They're
What
probably out of paper.
are the rest of you guys debating further, or are you gonna go ahead along with?
Okay, but wait, back to my plan. Because I know that you guys wouldn't just leave me behind there, and that you would come and save me. But if I go in there pretending to be Tassa, I can buy you guys more time to get her over to Aegis.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
If you want to, but I am still concerned that they're gonna find you out, and I don't really want you to die.
If they want to Tessa for a reason, once they find out that you're not Tessa, they won't keep you.
Oh, my sweet
That's
sugar
exactly
honey.
what I'm thinking.
Oh, my sweet baby love. Oh, you know they're not gonna kill little old me.
I have
But that's just,
spell
you don't know
for
that, actually.
people up.
Huh?
What was that, Toby?
I have a spell for getting dead people up.
Yeah. What's the
Raise
worst
dead.
that's gonna happen, right? I'm just gonna lay low. I'm gonna scrub shit clean because I like shiny. I can respect it.
What's the
And
third
you
level
guys,
spell for that?
you guys are gonna get you guys are gonna save Arazid's sister, and I know that you wouldn't just leave me behind and continue on in your adventures without me. I know
What's
that.
the level spell for bringing people back to the dead that isn't?
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Revivify.
Worst case scenario.
Which I believe
best
has a
case scenario.
minute-long duration.
Worst case scenario, you
Failing
die and
that,
we don't get you
we have
back.
animate dead, and we can just have two bony people.
But okay, all right. So what if for extra protection, Tassa wears a necklace, right? I could wear a necklace, and I could have Solas's ring on it, and Solas would always be with me, and we could talk through the talking stones, and then if shit's gonna get crazy, boom, I got Solas and his smoke sword.
That's a great idea.
I hate that's a good idea.
How long can Solas remain in his vessel for any one time?
6 hours at most.
And
And
how
then I
long
need to
does
have a
he?
long- And there's only once per long rest. So,
Oh, but Solas, like, didn't the drunken guy? He's like, hey, we're looking for another guard. You could like join the ranks. What if Solas, like, I don't know, can disguise himself a bit? Like, we could get you like a costume to disguise yourself so you don't look like Solas, and then you could get a job as a guard, and then you could just like hang out in the ring sometimes when you're not working. But when you are working, you could like keep an eye on me.
It's not the worst idea we've ever had.
But
It's not the
So,
best.
to be fair, it is a low bar.
the thing is, it's elaborate is the problem,
Hmm.
and it may not be worth it in the long run. So,
It's not worth it to save Tessa.
no.
If we hurry from the city, we don't need to hang out. We can just.
If we leave the city, it's easy.
But if this Underwood motherfucker is Henry and he's got Zaid's fucking book, and
Well,
shouldn't we get it back?
Yes. But
Shouldn't
that's
we
the problem.
scope out this place? Get an eye for the joint?
Well, no, because we can. If we are able to draw him out into the open, that makes our job much easier. If
Yes.
he's not here to deal with, then we can just walk in, because we know an entrance, and he's not here to command the forces around here. So, what is he going to do?
Yeah, okay, I guess that's fair. I don't know, I don't come up with plans very often, and I was really excited about this one.
No,
Hard to let go.
it's hard to come up with a good plan. I would know.
Yep. I know you're referring to something vague and broad and deeply troubling to you. Deeply. What?
I mean, what? I didn't say broad.
Yeah.
What? I mean, what?
Yep. Okay, let's go over to the Hall of Records. But I'm gonna keep thinking about this. But until then, Tassa, get in my backpack, baby.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just make yourself cozy. I'm gonna wrap her up in like the hair rope, so she kind of
This
just
is
looks like a big
itchy.
spool. It is very conditioned. Thank you very much. This is silky smooth. This is the smoothest rope on the market, let me tell you. And I'm just gonna wrap her up so that she looks like a big coil of rope in my backpack.
Okay. And you return to the Hall of Records, I assume, then.
Oh my gosh! Oh wait a second. Kesu, darling.
What?
Would you mind carrying my backpack with the very precious cargo while I go in and I'm going to transfer him back into Hawatwaswobi? While I go and talk to that Kendall in the library.
Lisa places a hand to his forehead, letting out a sigh as he gently picks up the backpack, trying to
yes.
put it on.
I feel
You're
ya.
such a dear. You're such a wonderful dear. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's
I
go,
hate
honey.
this.
Earth chill rising.
The Hall of Records, the door is now open as you approach, and Kendall Ackler is kind of chilling on her little stool, like right in front of the door. And she sees you approach, and she's like, "Oh, hello again, friends! I'm so glad that you're back. You, monk man."
Yes.
She literally is like looking down at all the papers in front of her, and she's like flicking through them really quick, and she's like, "Kesu, yeah, I got you.
Yes.
I found the name of the person who I think founded your order. It is Irilan."
Interesting. I will commit that to memory.
Yeah, it
Indeed.
says right here, the Prince Irilan, he moved away from Andoria to heal. This is all written in very ancient language. It's hard to translate. It's also written in my handwriting about 200 years ago, and I was a young girl then, I can tell you. I did not know how to handwrite legibly.
Speaking of
Interesting.
200 years ago, we were meant to talk to you about Lake.
Ah.
Wait, Aegis.
Oh, not Lake. A person Lake.
Yes, that Lake.
He is a good
He
being.
said you were friend.
He is. He has similar goals to myself. We record. We preserve.
You make grass blowing?
She cocks her head to the side and narrows her eyes at you. Something along those lines.
You never remember how that goes.
The grass grows, darling. The grass grows, and I'm gonna indicate towards Kendall.
And the leaf falls.
Oh, beautiful, beautifully said. Oh my gosh. Can I give you a hug?
I would
how do
really
you feel
rather
about
you
your...
didn't.
That's fine.
I'm not much of a toucher, but I
I'm happy.
appreciate you asking.
I'm happy to respect your personal space. I'm so proud of you, sweetie. I'm just so proud.
So you are the children of Mekis.
Oh yes. I'm not gonna say that we're her favorites, but that Sunny's pretty likable.
Yeah, that is a gorgeous lantern. Actually, would you mind? She kind of she takes a step back from you, and she kind of she puts her 2 index fingers and thumbs at like right angles, and kind of puts them together, almost looking like a picture frame as she looks at Sunny through them. And she's like, I want to do a quick sketch of that beautiful lantern. Would you
Sunny
mind?
poses.
Yeah, beautiful. And she does a drawing. It takes more than a few minutes, we'll put it that way. And she's sticking her tongue out through one side, and is like up and down and up and down and up and down. Your arm is getting a little bit tired, but eventually she's like, oh, "Thank you. I always like to make sure I can record everything I can, for posterity."
Aren't you worried it'll fall into the wrong hands?
Sorry, what was that, dear?
Aren't you worried it'll fall into the wrong hands?
Maybe. That's I challenge many people to get into this here tower that aren't me.
It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but if there's something that I understand, it's having good posterity, and I'm gonna kind of put my butt out a bit.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say something about having understanding, and I'm not finishing that sentence.
No, I was
Yeah, that's what I
along there with
expected.
you. Thank you for not going that route, Em. She kind of she smiles at you again in this confused, vaguely amused way, and she's like, "Sure, whatever makes you happy there, dear."
You make me happy, sunshine. Anyways, continue. What were you saying? So you found the leader of Kesu's order? That's very exciting.
Yes,
Very
I
interesting.
was done with that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just admiring you. You know, the way you talk so authoritatively. Oh, it's a sight to behold. Anyways, what
You
can
don't
you
remember
tell?
what we were meant to ask.
Well, what can you tell me about? What can you tell me about this underbarrel?
He is a difficult one.
Oh, I hear that. You know, I hear that from the talk around town. It sounds like he just swooped in like a week ago, and he's like, "Whoa, I won this place now." How do you feel about that?
He moved in. I think about 2 weeks ago now. He brought along with him a group of people. You can find many of them throughout the city, but I have not yet had a chance to catalogue them. So don't ask me their names.
Are their movements incredibly stiff and almost
No,
marionette-like?
no, they weren't. They moved, well, just like anyone else, I guess. I didn't. Nothing jumped out to me.
He's like, do you know, has he come in here to like ask you anything in particular? I don't know, maybe stuff about like crystals and ancient temples and books of spells, perhaps?
No,
Oh, okay.
he's
What has he?
he's probably saving all of those questions for his staff researcher.
A staff researcher. That's quite the position. um, the staff researcher, like the staff researcher. How would you describe him? Does he perhaps look rather parched?
No, she doesn't.
Gee.
You would have to. He's. Underbarrow is in the process of setting up a new society. Just give me a second. She leafs through her notes again. Ah, yes, he's going to call it Accademia della Arcane.
Academia de la Arcane. What a terrible name. That's a real mouthful.
Oh, yes. But that is not for me to decide, only to catalogue and attempt to pronounce.
Academy de la Arcane.
Don't ask me where he's setting it up. He only floated the idea past me last time he came to see me.
Well, what else did he want to talk to you about?
He just wanted to talk. I've never met someone quite like him. He just wanted to know more about me, and...
Oh, I would love to know more about you. You got time to go get some coffee, have a little gab with just you, me, the girls?
What is coffee?
Oh, it's a beautiful drink. So, those really dirty roots that grow out in the desert sometimes with the purple flowers?
I have not set foot outside of the city.
Oh, girl, we
Ever.
gotta get you out. Oh, girlfriend, you've been stuck up in this tower for hundreds of years. What are you, Rapunzel? No, that's the old story. Anyways,
Kendall
so
is
if
visibly sweating right now at these random references and things that she doesn't understand being thrown at her left, right, and center. And she's
Kesu
Anachronisms.
looks at Ollie like he has no idea what this person is speaking of.
Oh, good God, girl, you gotta get out there. I mean, really, they say that the sand is a terrible wasteland, but oh, it's so good for your skin, the exfoliating properties. I can't even begin.
That's the first thing you've said that hasn't flown over Sunny's head in such a way that it's helped polish the dome.
It strengthens your ankles and gets rid of cankles. I love it.
I'm
but
not interested
anyways.
in leaving the city.
Oh,
In
not even
fact,
for coffee? Oh,
I would
girl, I'll
quite
bring
like
it to you.
get back to my work unless there is something of merit that you wish to discuss with me.
I feel like anything that you want to talk about has merit, girlfriend. But thank you so much.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll let Solas talk.
Sorry, she can be a bit...
Yes, I see.
Sometimes.
A bit
So
wonderful.
I just want to ask, how tall is this room?
You are outside right now.
Okay.
You have not actually seen the interior of the tower. You have only
Right.
seen a very small amount of it as the door has been opened. She seems to only receive visitors, or make a habit of only receiving visitors immediately outside her tower.
Right, okay. So in that case, he's he doesn't really crouch down, but he sort of gets a little lower, almost instinctively.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of just looks down at her. He's like, okay, so... God, what was it again? Right. So there's people, you said, that came in with Underbarrow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any information on them?
Yes, most of them looked human. And then there was one just really ugly old woman that came a week later.
Right.
Half orky person?
I think so, yes. It was definitely green skin.
Okay. Right.
That's naked orc grandma.
So, we've
She
been
was
tracking...
wearing clothes, I'm not sure what you mean.
So, that's a thing. Don't worry about it. But either way, we've been tracking these people for weeks, at least a week now, and we're looking for at least one in particular. He was a relatively tallish human man. I think he looked fairly old, if memory serves.
The name and the face, they don't immediately ring a bell to me, but I'm sure I've seen him around somewhere.
Right, okay. Either way, we are going to have to confront Underbarrow about the book he stole. Either way.
We should probably mention that the book was stolen from the children of I can't remember.
Yeah.
The Abba.
Yes.
There was a
I am
book.
aware of that, unfortunately.
Yes. I mean, the whole reason we're in this mess is because of the individual who once owned that, so we're kind of indebted to them, you could say.
You have met some other children then?
Yes.
I only know
They-
of Aegis.
Well, we are familiar with one, an elven woman, and then the man I was asking you about,
Oh,
who should have been coming into
so
the
you're
city.
familiar with two, not one?
Well,
Yes.
technically 3, because I think the cook was in on it.
Well, there's also Aegis, who we met just outside the town.
Oh my
He was
god, the
nice.
cook had a name. I'm like, I can't remember the cook's name, but I do remember that she had one. I'm like,
I just thought, if we know who the cook is, could I send a sending spell to the cook to find out what she is?
That's
And
a
maybe
great
that
idea.
would,
Possibly, yeah.
and maybe that wouldn't result in a message that goes ha 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 ha.
A bunch of people laughing.
Ah.
Ha 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 ha.
Lol. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have more for you, but I have been mostly cataloguing my existing records, and well, I have been quite busy with all the new changes, with the wedding coming up next week.
Hold your horses. There's a wedding?
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh god. Oh
Haven't
goddess.
heard. There's Underbarrow next week will be marrying Vang Dagmar.
and Dagmar?
Yeah.
Is that one of the goblins?
No, that's one of the humans, honey.
The goblins are the trinket makers.
Mhm.
The tinker trinkers.
The Tinker Trinkers.
Yes.
Oh my
Tinker
gosh.
Tinkers.
That might be quite the celebration. Is everyone in town invited?
Of course not. No, there is not enough space in the manor for everyone in town, and quite honestly, I'm not sure that Underbarrow would want a bunch of coughing people there. But yes, all the nobles are invited, or many of the artisans.
Oh, speaking on the people coughing, I have found a cure for that.
You
If you
have?
wish to catalog.
Wonderful! She
I-
demands your recipe.
I believe it is a cure, however, the length of time until the symptoms return I have not been able to observe. However, simply boil some water and have them inhale the vapor that comes off of it. They seem to cough up some form of black mass. I hypothesize it is the coal lining their lungs. However, unless one expires, and I can perform an autopsy, I cannot be certain. Some do not recover, and I added a tiny amount of honey to the water to give it even better properties, and they responded quite well to that treatment.
That's wonderful. And she begins scribbling again, and seems to forget your presence for quite a while.
Are you done that yet, sweetie? Are you done the boring thing that Kesu said?
Oh God, you're still here.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but please, just tell me more about the wedding. What day is it? What day?
It's in 8 days.
8 days. 8 days from now. Okay. Okay, and it's at the manor. Okay, what's the story between Vang Dagmar and Underbarrel? How did they meet? Is this an Owain situation? Is Vang Dagmar happy about this? Is Underbarrel happy about this?
I believe
What's
if
your
we wish to...
read?
Questions about what they're like in bed in 3.
Kesu's going to
2.
place a hand on Ollie's shoulder. If we wish to get back in time for this wedding, I believe we should take care of our business that will take us away from the city for multiple days first.
Well, I strongly agree with that. We gotta be at this wedding. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be the wedding of the century. I'm so excited.
Oh, that's a thing we better ask.
What?
Is there a person in the city we can trust to take a big magic sword and make it into something that's either not a sword but magic, or 2 smaller swords?
Oh, absolutely. If you want any good work done, you need to go and see Brightsteel.
Thank you. I knew there was something.
Thank you for that, Sonny. I would have forgotten about that. I am horrible with stuff like that.
You can find him at a place in the Undermountain Market called the Sturdy Sheath.
Good. I'll make a note of that.
He has made more than enough pen nibs for me, and I can tell you he works magic.
Yes, we need person that works with magic things.
Okay, I need more information about this wedding. I'm so sorry. Have they hired the band yet?
No.
What was the name
Because
of
I
that?
know. I know a one-man band.
Kesu's just going to turn towards the gnome. Thank you for this information. I believe we should get going. And he looks back to the others, and then he's just going to walk away.
And he doesn't mind working the skeleton shift. I'm gonna wink.
God.
Yeah. We have what we need, or at least what we can get so far. So, yeah, let's get on with the initial venture for now.
Okay, I'll wait. Well, we'll see you around the block, sweetie. Get those noses out of your books once in a while, huh?
She gives you a withering look.
I bask in it.
Like, you may as well have just said, why don't you kick that water habit once in a while?
Yeah. Okay,
You
I'll
should have
wait.
complimented
To each their
the
own sweet
nose,
thing.
like in a way of getting more sun on the nose.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, you don't want freckles, do you, sweetie? Except for that they're adorable.
She seems to have phased you out of her consciousness once again and is back to writing.
That's probably healthy. All right, so Kesu's got my backpack with Tassa in it. So are we gonna head down
Oh yeah,
to the
she's
lower
back
level?
there. She's backpack there.
As we get closer
I saw
towards
that
the
was
thing,
coming and I was still
to the elevator.
disappointed.
as we get closer to the elevator, Kesu's gonna kind of look to the party. Do we wish to risk me going down the elevator with the special cargo, or I can simply leap to a building below?
One of these days, I'm going to get a turtle to jump off a high surface, go into his shell, and land on someone.
Well, as long as you believe you won't get spotted, and as long as the...
I guess if it's your fate to not die like a...
I believe it may cause injury.
On a scale of sprained
However, it
ankle
would
to
be probably the safest option.
On a scale of sprained ankle to pancake, you are about to make one convincing breakfast.
Okay, so is it possible that like you could, I don't know, like maybe you could go like jump down like over here down into like this lower level, and then you could jump down again, so it's like less jump per and less distance for jump?
I thought the merchant bit was down and the middle bit was up.
Toby is correct there.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you go down into that bit, you're going twice the distance. And
Oh, sorry. Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
that
I
drop,
misread
on
the
a
map.
scale of sprained ankle to pancake, you're going to make one hell of a
Yes.
breakfast.
Yes.
He's just kind of
Okay.
he's gonna make his
But
way
they're both
towards like
like
this area here and
formidable
see.
drops. Okay.
And he's gonna look in kind of what we gauge the distance to be at about 100 feet, I think.
Yeah, around that.
Um, he's gonna take a look around and see if there's any like guards or anybody kind of bustling about down there.
So while he's doing that, I'd like to check if the cliff is a sheer cliff face or if it's like slightly angled.
It is slightly angled, but like very, very slightly. To the point where
Like a
if you weren't
85 degree angle.
yeah, it's essentially sheer, but it appears that looking down from the very top, fighting some vertigo along the way, you do see that it is just a little bit of a slope.
So my thought was, if Kesu could kind of ride it down a bit and then jump off at the last moment, he could mitigate a lot of fall damage. So.
That would certainly be cooler.
Keys is gonna kind of look around this area to see if he can find any areas that's like inconspicuous.
I assume that if Casey thinks that he can survive what would be, I think, like at least 10d6 full damage, he seems to have a plan. And I would like to see this plan.
This plan is called a monk. Monks are funny when falling.
This plan is called I'm a monk, bitch. Okay.
Good name.
Yeah, you don't see many guards around here. The only guards that you can see for sure are at the elevators.
Alright, Kisu's gonna take a step onto the cliff face and try and slide down it the best he can, like he's on like a ski slope.
Nice. Acrobatics, please.
Yes, until he can get to a good point.
Nice. You kind of you do wobble a little bit. Like at one point you fall on your ass, but with your momentum you are able to kind of jump yourself back onto your feet as you slide down.
Is that fully or?
No.
Alright. To how far?
You've gone about, I'd say, 30 feet by now.
Alright. He's gonna look for a nice place to land. Is there anything like that looks soft or inconspicuous?
So there is like a square of buildings around here. You see how they kind of like there's a central clearing area. One thing that I realise I haven't drawn any of in this map is wells and fountains. There is a fountain in the middle of this square. Bless you.
Bless you.
He's gonna try and kick off and kind of land in this area, like in the back alley area.
Yeah. You kind of land on the roofs, maybe. Take about 20 feet off your fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Land on like a roof and try and make as little noise as he can.
Sorry.
And at what distance? At your 30 feet, or would you try and slide down a bit further?
No, he's good here. He's gonna hop off and head towards that rooftop.
So that is a 50-foot drop then.
Yes.
I believe it's D6.
He takes 0 damage.
Oh yeah, baby.
5 times my monk level, which is 5. So I reduce that by 25, landing safely.
Ooh, nice.
Gain
Kind of
3 hit
posed
points.
You
strike.
actually feel better.
As you land on the roof.
He kind of tucks into what he thinks was going to be a roll, then realized what he's trying to protect, so then does like a superhero landing.
Nice, very nice.
He then quickly leaps off the roof down below to like that area, into like the back alley area, and then makes his way towards the tavern.
Okay, and what are the rest of the party doing?
We're just gonna casually act like our business is done here, and then go down the lift, I think.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You are able to make your way through the noble area. The guards let you back onto the elevator without any hassle. They don't seem to be as discerning to letting people out of the noble quarter as they do coming in. And with that, I presume you all head to the Broken Mast? And
Sounds
Rob
good.
will do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kesu arrives quite a bit before the rest of you. Do you allow Tassa out of your backpack?
He goes up to the room that he doesn't know that there's a room actually. So no, he just kind of, this is where he met them, so he's just gonna sit down and set up aside and lean in and whisper in
Like right
gnomish.
outside.
Well, no, he's gonna like go inside and sit
Okay,
down and
okay.
everything, but he's gonna kind of lean to the back and go and whisper. You're in in gnomish because she was a gnome, right?
Yeah.
We are in a tavern. However, I do not know if it's safe yet for you to come out.
You hear some soft crying and whimpering inside, as seems to be tradition for Folkor for the Folkor family.
He just kind of folds his hands and waits. Is Makan the Devourer here?
No. Makan, the Devourer, is not here.
So he'll just simply sit in a corner while he waits for everybody else.
And the rest of the party eventually arrive back at the tavern. You walk in the door to see, despite all of your preconceptions, Kesu is sitting there looking rather unbothered, hale and hearty.
Kesu, oh my gosh, I thought we were gonna have to scrape you up off of the streets.
As you approach, you hear his backpack sneeze.
Bless you, you Kleenex covered monk.
He looks towards Ollie. I brought your backpack as you instructed.
Oh,
He
thank
stands
you so
up and
much.
walks towards them. Now,
Oh.
unless we are going to do something right here, right now, I have patients to get back to.
Oh, you don't want to stay for a bit of grog? Sunny can disinfect.
I
it
do
for
not
you.
drink
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah. You
I
like
should
me.
clarify, I do not drink alcohol. I drink
Oh.
water.
Well, Sunny's good for that too. But yeah, okay. Have fun down at the hospital with your patients. Hey, do you want? I could come help. I could turn back into another trustworthy. Maybe brighten their days.
It was just to clarify, you guys aren't planning on leaving the city?
Well, he's asking like right this second.
Right.
Right this.
Oh.
What time is it? Right this second.
Yeah.
It's about 10 a.m.
Oh, it's 10 a.m. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go shopping and then let's get out of here.
You guys were
yes.
woken up around like 7, had your breakfast, and your little detour on the top has only taken a couple of hours.
Cool.
Oh, then Sunny needs to go buy trinkety thingies.
I need to go shopping.
Some
You need to go
symbols and
see.
bones.
That
It may
guy.
be best for me to take the backpack with me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You do that. Yeah.
He
And
looked
then
to the
he
others.
needs to go see
If
Brightsteel.
you
There
need
was
to
one
jump
other
somewhere to
person.
escape. Oh, yeah.
There's one other person within the hospital. You know where it is at. If need be, I'll protect it with my life. If that is my fate.
You alright
You're
with
gonna
that,
protect the
Arazid?
hospital? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll take that as a maybe. Okay,
Looks to Arazid. If you wish to follow, come with me and aid, or even just sit in a corner with the backpack. I have no bother either way.
You there, Dewey?
Louis, Louis, and
I
Louis.
am going to assume that he is AFK for the second.
Okay.
But I think that Arazid would probably opt to follow Kesu and his sister.
Sorry, the dog started getting into my stuff again.
Fair enough, fair enough. You were invited to go back to the hospital with Kesu and your sister.
And yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, as in yes, I will.
Oh wait. Oh wait a second. I'm gonna open up my backpack and I'm gonna be like, how much are crossbows? You know? Like what price do crossbows
Who
normally
you
go
asking here?
for? I'm asking Solas. He seems like the man about town.
Would have there been price tags at the shop we went to?
No. That would require widely accepted literacy.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Okay.
For a sec. Like, logically speaking, crossbows require a lot of mechanics. They require wood, which isn't exactly common. So it kind of thinks for a second. It's like maybe 30-ish.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Depends
Okay.
what you want. There's like lighter ones, heavier ones, smaller ones.
Okay. So I'm gonna drag Kesu with my backpack and Tessa back into our room, and then I'm going to dig in the bag and I'm gonna take out 80 gold pieces of clay, just to be careful, just to
Just in case.
you should take your coin purse. Do so.
Oh, that's right. Actually, I keep all my coins in my fanny pack. That's right. Actually, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll hold on to these. Oh, I'm sorry. But it's a lovely room we've got here, eh? Yeah. Anyway.
I spent an entire night at a hospital treating patients while you sit around doing what up here?
Sleeping, dreaming, planning for a better tomorrow. Get my hair did. Just
He's
the
just
hat.
wise. I will never understand you. And
I
he
listen
just
to Sunny snore. Solas, he's in his ring. That's always kind of cute. Sometimes I'll go and I'll sing a little lullaby to the gemstone.
I'm half tempted to argue against Sunny snoring, but no, that fits.
It's fun. It's fun. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll never understand each other. I mean, yeah. I think we do both have kind of identity issues, so we got that in common. All right.
Kindred spirits.
Yeah.
So, I'm gathering from that we're splitting hospital and market.
I believe so for now, yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, let's split the party again. Woohoo! Yeah, woo.
That always works.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
there's
Kesu
4 over.
cures disease.
Throw your tokens wherever your character is going.
Yeet.
Okay. We just need to find Bright Steel guy.
Unless something happens when Kesu gets to the hospital, he's basically going to sequester Arazid and his sister away in a room and tell them, okay, here you go. You can get reacquainted, talk all you want. If you want food or water or whatever, go get it. Just don't interrupt my work.
I don't feel that Arazid would have a problem with that. Tessa certainly doesn't.
Thank you so much. I want to talk to my sister without everyone just being there. We need to catch up.
Yes. I would suggest keeping her confined to this room. We do not know who is out there, and if this individual was after us for whatever reason, I do not want to get my patients caught up in the crossfire. I have no idea.
I mean, I mean, that's really good, but we should probably leave the city soon, if that is a worry of yours. I'm sorry
I
if I'm getting in your way at all, brother, but I'm just scared.
I believe that is our plan. The others have simply gone to market. I have things to do here with my patients.
Okay.
If a half-elf nurse walks in here, pay her no mind. I will try and make sure she does not come in within here.
Okay. Before the door is shut, you hear a lot of sobbing and crying and happiness.
Well, that makes a change from
Kesu
normal.
doesn't care. He closes the door and goes back to his work.
In the hospital, you see 20 new faces that need the same treatment, and I assume you get down to work.
Oh yeah. He finds the nurse as well and just goes, "Hey, I'm back. Time to get to work."
Oh, hello, back. Yes, we could do with the help. I mean, the mining never stops, as you can see, and this is the result. It's worse
At
than it
least we
was in the
have.
last week. I think that there's been an increase in the quotas again. This always happens.
Yes, and apparently this wedding is going on as well. I do not. I just learned many things about this place. I may be departing for a few days. However, I've given you the resources and knowledge to be able to at least alleviate the symptoms. I wish I could stay longer to monitor the long-term impact to see if they will return, or if or if it stops being a good cure. However, I would advise should just the water stop, and if the honey water does not aid, add other herbs that may open airways or alleviate illness, and try that and go from there.
A good plan, Master Kesu.
He looks around, and then he kind of leans in. Is there any of them that have expired from the illness?
Not that I'm aware
And
of. Not out of the group that you've treated. I assume that was what you meant.
well, any at all. I wish to.
Oh, yes.
I wish to perform an autopsy to know what I'm working with as late stage.
She thinks for a second. She's like, recent corpses, ones that would be fresh enough for you to have a successful autopsy on is another matter. I mean, this is a deadly illness, but we also live in a very hot climate, and many of these bodies have deteriorated already.
Very well then. Should one not get better from the treatment, please attempt to keep it, and investigate why. If there is a different reason, perhaps heavy metals within the lungs, these treatment may need to be changed, or we might need to attempt something more drastic.
I will endeavour to record all I can about those that come under my care until you return.
Yes, I'm not sure when it will be. I hope it is just a few days that I'll be out. However, whenever I make my trek to the next town or city, wherever my fate may take me, I will endeavor to give you as much as I can to go on.
She nods and returns to tending her flock, as it were.
Yes, goes back aiding.
In the under mountain markets, you all are looking around for a shop that could possibly be a sturdy sheath, and eventually over here you see one that appears to fit the bill.
So I guess me and Sonny will at least go that way.
Oh, I'm coming with you guys. Oh, wait for me.
Okay, so it's over here.
Yep, it is this little rectangular building here.
Yeah.
Right. Well, no time like the present to march straight in.
Yep.
And that's the that's the sturdy sheath.
Yes. You walk in and you see a very small, very anxious-looking figure behind. he's kind of like wringing his hands together. And he's like, "Oh, good day. Welcome to the sturdy sheath. How may I be of assistance?"
What race is he?
A gnome.
I should have seen that coming.
Hello, sir. There's no need to be so nervous with us. We're just looking for bright steel.
Oh, lovely. He's a little tetchy in the mornings. But I'll get him.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
the little smiling man
Thank you, friend.
gets down off his stool and scuttles through the door to another room. He's gone for a minute or so. You hear behind the closed door a little bit of shouting, and then eventually the smiling man returns, and behind him
Behind him.
I was thumping on the desk for effect, but I'm not sure if the mic picked it up.
No.
Undecided.
Okay, and behind him, boom! Boom! Boom!
Mapping.
Oh god, it's Macro the Devourer!
The door has a very large, very tall, broad figure. He kind of just like his massive like hands, like as big as your shield. Each of his hands, Sonny, is like he wraps it around the door frame, and he has to like bend to get through. And then he straightens up to his full height. He looks down at you through his shining eyes and tattooed face. I am bright steel. He looks very similar to Moglin, the Goliath to Clyde the Goblin.
Right.
So,
Hello, friend!
hello.
Good morning, and welcome to the sturdy sheath.
Here's somewhere. Oh, friend Kendall said that you work on magic stuff?
I do.
Yeah, it's our big ass sword.
His eyes
Can
light
you-
up, his expression changes. He's like, "Where did you find this beautiful piece?"
Inside Dragon Arm, he was hitting us with it.
Yes, we were out in the deserts. A dragon caught our track, and as things were getting dire, it pulled this thing right up his arm. Believe it or not.
Fascinating. May I?
Of course.
You okay?
He's
We-
examining it. He's giving it some test swings. He's balancing it on his finger. He's doing all of the standard weaponsmithery examinations upon this sword.
Can you make that into other magic weapon, or like shorter sword magic weapons?
I can do that. As much as it would be a shame to ruin the purity of this.
We could swap it for other magic weapon we can use, or two shorter magic weapons we can use.
He
Smaller
like
magic weapons?
shuffles his eyes around. And he's like, "You weren't sent here by the Academia della Arcane, were you?"
No.
Stunning has no idea what that is.
No, we don't either. I don't either.
I'm afraid they took all of my magic stock.
Oh.
I have nothing to offer you, but I can change this for you.
In that case,
Then- Yeah, that probably best option.
so the main reason we want it changed is because we have a small party that wanders the desert, but none of us specialize in anything that's heavy, so
I see. What do you want? You want me to turn this into a few rapiers? That kind of thing? I can do that. But
Can you
it'll
fold over
cost
end
you-
to turn it into mace?
I would not turn such a beautiful blade into a cudgel.
Fair enough.
Cudgel.
We go with other option then.
Cudgel.
Clodgel.
It's a special type of
But
cudgel that specializes in clobbering.
it really shows his disdain for blunt weapons.
Yeah.
Sunny now wants to find a club jewel.
Begins wildly inventing new magic weapons.
Yeah, a magic cudgel is a club jewel.
Yep. Yes, I will do this thing for you. And it will cost you, of course.
Okay, yes, I'm one of those.
Webley, do the thing. I'll get started. And he takes the.
No, I mean we also need a club jewel for Gem. But yes, we need the shorter swords from the bigger sword.
Brightsteel takes it into the back with him. And the gnome, who has been identified as Webley, begins looking through a ledger, and he's like, okay. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna melt it down. He's gonna have to fasten a new handle for the second blade. Probably reuse that same blade. Maybe he'll change it. Knowing Brightsteel, that will take about 3 days to complete, and let's say that's a total of 150 gold, please.
Okay.
Alright, so, Ollie, you bought 80. Oh no, you've got all of those. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. This is the one time that you're going to acknowledge that I'm here when it's time to pay?
Damn.
Well, you should be getting more out of this than me, so...
Yeah, and there's also the fact that I don't
Like-
have that much money myself.
They
Okay.
said 150, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's put our heads together.
So we all give 50?
I only have
that's fair.
37.
Okay, Ollie, give more then.
Okay. All right. So, Solas has 37. How much gold do you have?
50.
Sunny. You 50? Exactly?
Sunny hold 50 gold. That is 50 gold. 50 gold.
Should
my
require
God.
you giving 63 then.
Can Sunny roll deception? Can Sunny roll...
He's not lying. He is holding 50 gold.
Okay, but do you have more gold that you could be holding? That I wouldn't have to pay more?
Such a thief.
Not really. 50 gold for a sword. That is all Sunny can give.
Bear in mind,
Right.
Ollie will be getting one of these magic weapons. I think is kind of
I know.
fair.
It is fair.
But it's also
Except
not in
that-
character, I agree.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm clutching this fanny pack. I'm like,
I can roll persuasion, or I can roll intimidation. And by intimidation, I mean flaws.
intimidation?
Intimidation. Wow.
Intimidation? Oh my god.
Yeah, when I say intimidation,
You're
I
mugging
mean
in a
I roll
shop?
to attack.
Good.
I slap some sense into you.
You cut off my fanny pack and you shake out the money. No. Alright. Oh, fine.
Don't tempt me.
Fine. This is what happens when you go shopping with bums. So I'm gonna
Rude.
put. Oh,
Well,
come on!
you've been
They didn't
showing
talk
off
to
your
me at
bum the
all
entire
until it's
time,
time
so
to pay
you're
up, and then they
biggest.
turn. Oh, hey, Ollie. Oh, hey, didn't notice you there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I have to give. Wait a second. So I have to give 63 gold. Okay. All right. Done and done.
Okay.
So, Solas stomps out his entire coin pouch and takes out the 1 silver and copper that are in there. Puts it in his pocket.
Puts it back in the now very empty, like stretched out coin pouch.
Yeah.
Purse
You
and
Coin
pouch at
perch.
the same time as
Yeah.
yeah. We'll end
Coin
the
perch
session in a
for the
second
money
because I'm
bird.
having trouble speaking.
So you
Uh,
can
where
tell
bleeds are-
that it kind of hurts him a little to do this, but he knows he has to.
He
What?
Webley counts out the 150 and then is like, "Thank you," and
Webley,
hides it
darling.
away.
Do you know where a girl might find a crossbow and some bolts?
Yeah,
Yeah?
Grove.
Grove?
Yeah, you think we sell
Yeah.
crossbows here? Look
I was
around. You've
hoping.
seen a tree within that hundred or so miles of here?
I don't
It'd be a
know. I
metal
thought they were me.
crossbow.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Need some bend. Oh no. All right. Well, I thought I'd ask. Have you ever seen a crossbow up at like I don't know, like the manor?
Which there are 4, and no, I've never been to any of them.
Oh, okay.
Be
Ooh,
like
okay.
a composite crossbow. They can be metal.
Composite.
Yeah.
Is this word advanced?
Composite.
Composite?
Yeah.
Composite. Yeah.
Composite.
Hey Webley,
Composite.
have you heard? Okay, Webley, where would a girl go to get a dress for a wedding?
I'm sorry. We make armor and swords here.
Webley, I can tell that you're a very discerning man. You
Hey,
must
ma'am,
know
this
where
is
we need to go.
Ma'am, this is a weaponsmith.
You must have noticed where the pretty ladies are all going shopping. Come on, buddy, don't hold out on me.
They're not my type.
Okay. Okay. Ollie's thinking that she should like step out and turn into like a big-handed goblin. Like, now will you show me? No, but okay. All right. Well, thanks for nothing. Where would you? Okay, whatever. All right. Okay, boys, let's go. Sorry, Webley, can we get a receipt?
A what?
Oh yeah, fuck. I forgot where I'm living. Never mind. Yep, all good. Honor code. Let's go. Okay.
He waves you away nervously. He's like, bye. Not really sure
Don't
what's
worry,
happened, but
he
I'm
always
glad
like
to see
that.
you leave.
Solas will leave last and just say, "I'm sorry," and then just leave.
Oh my god.
He seems thankful for that. And I assume
Okay.
then the 6 of you meet up and leave the city?
No, wait. I need to find a shop that sells trinkety things and possibly bones.
And
Or both.
possibly party dresses.
Okay. So more shopping now while you have a fugitive with you? Just checking?
Fine, fine. I'll get the dress before the wedding, but then all the other good dresses will be gone.
I just need to grab the trinket. I need to just find some like bauble-y, sun-looking trinkety things and maybe some bones I can carve stuff on.
Okay. Bones, definitely find them in the desert. Trinkets, you can find one in the square here, a shop that sells like small gold baubles and whatnots.
Cool.
The shopkeeper will be quite interested in Gem and his gem, but ultimately will not challenge you since, you know. it
Yeah,
seems to be a
Sonny's going to
pet.
take that flower that he got from the druid and just put it in front of Gem.
The flower is a little bit wilted now, but it
Close enough.
certainly looks quite pretty up there. And you are charged a 5 gold pieces per trinket. And most of the trinkets are like kind of like small gold baubles or like little chain necklaces that seem to be made out of some like sterling steel or silver.
What's the average worth of the average? What's the gold worth of the average bone for comparison?
bow?
Bone.
Oh, bone.
I need 25 gold's worth
Bones
of.
are pretty worthless, like normal bones. They're everywhere.
I'm going to have to carry around a truckload of bones to cast a spell.
Or find a couple of bones, but make them look really special. Dragon bones, maybe.
So if I buy like 10 gold's worth of trinkety things and then pair it up with 15 gold's worth of special bone.
Yeah.
Okay.
You spend 10 gold and get 2 trinkets. They're kind of like, they're both slightly noisy, dangly gold baubles on chains.
Yep, I'll just grab the sunny-looking one and the bull-looking one.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do in Naglimund?
Yeah. Is there? I'm gonna ask the bauble seller. Okay, where are the ladies going to get dresses for this wedding?
The bauble seller shrugs. Maybe somewhere up in the trade quarter?
In the trade quarter? Where's that?
You know, the one you had to pass through to get here.
I didn't see its single dress shop. Okay, well, anyways. Okay, so boys, eyes open on the way back, okay? Eyes open.
Sunny always has eyes open.
No, eyes open for pretty ladies and pretty dresses.
On your way back
You
through
see,
the
one
trade...
will tell you.
On your way back through the trade quarter, you do not see
Can I roll for perception?
a dress. Yeah.
Sunny does not need to roll perception to know there are no pretty ladies up here.
You are very sure that you cannot see a dress shop on your route back.
God damn it. I feel like I'm a hawk for this stuff, but I can't see anything. All right. Okay, no dresses. All right, fine. I'll make it work. I don't know how, but I'm going to make it work. And I'm going to be the prettiest girl in the fucking wedding. Even if I have to kill another girl to get her dressed and to do it.
How long does it take us to get back to the oasis?
Panic.
All right, so we're going to head back to the hospital.
I guess.
And I assume that once you have regrouped with the others, you begin your journey back towards Lake Lochmond.
Yeah.
Which is where we'll leave it for today.
It's
Okay.